hello everybody, welcome back to the wonderful world of Project Hospital. It's been a long time, hasn't it? And, well, yeah, of course it has. We've not done Project Hospital since my first ever proper stream on this here platform, which was all the way back in October, and it was my 24-hour charity live stream. Let me just fix my mic because it's been getting jostled around a lot because it's been doing my nutting. But yeah, so this is welcome to the main menu. Let us look at the hospital that we have built for ourselves, and it is just a field because we haven't actually started the hospital yet. What I might do, because I've just realized that something is a little bit broken that I don't particularly want to be broken. So what I'm gonna do... Yay, car park. Not one but two car parks. What is a hospital if not a spicy car park? Okay, what we are gonna do... Do I have one here? No, I don't have one here. So we're gonna close this. And we're going to move here for the splittest of seconds, because we are in a requirement of restarting the game very briefly, which I'm at least gonna do while right at the start of the stream as opposed to later. Let's get some quotes on the go while we're waiting. This is the stuff though. Jesus Christ, topical. Right. Let us load up Streamy Boy. So. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I do hope there's a non-zero chance I may have just broken everything. Well, we might be doing some overcrowd, folks. We might be doing some overcrowd. Just gonna have to see how it goes. The fact that the game just insta-crashed on me is a bad sign. Yeah, it's also a little bit dark here. It was I don't know, it's almost like it's been trying to be a nice day in Scotland. And it's just not really panned out that way. Alright, let's try this. Is it gonna insta-crash? No, it's not insta-crashed. It's thinking about it. Yay, it worked! Okay, welcome to let's head back to Glorious Car Park Simulator. So, yeah, so this car park isn't just for show. We need to make ourselves a proper hospital. So while we're in the initial stages of hospital building, this is gonna look janky as fuck. We will that will improve as time goes on. But yeah, for just now. Thor, hello! You, my good sir, scared the living shit out of me because I literally had opened OBS to get ready to start this stream, and literally the second it opened properly, I just got the "somebody has followed you" notification. I was like, ah! Because I didn't have my headset plugged in, so it was still coming through the big speakers, i.e. it was loud. Because my big speakers are set up for me eating lunch over that away while watching the TV. So yeah, it was pretty loud. But thank you so much for the follow and hello. I hope you're doing well today. So the first thing that we are going to do, because nature is unimportant at 9 o'clock, you can see down at the bottom, I thought I'd follow you before. Do you know, there's so many times in the last couple of weeks I've actually had this conversation, but it's amazing, like, how much time people spend on other people's streams. I do it all the fucking time, where I'll just be like, you know, I've been on the stream for, you know, I've been on somebody's stream for like 2-3 months. Like, wait a minute, I don't follow you? That can't be right. Oh, fucking, it's right. Anyway, you can see here we've got $100,000 in which to build a hospital. And so the first thing that we're gonna do is so you can see here, because it would be way too tedious for me to do everything from scratch because hospital building is hard, I do have my standard design which I've just kind of slapped on down to make this a wee bit more palatable for the viewing experience. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna go and sell Mother Nature. Yeah, boy. Where's the thing to sell? There we go. Here we go. Hey, Relic, how's it going? So we're gonna sell that. Oh my god, we get $130 per tree that we sell. Absolutely fucking banging. Can I sell this as well? Oh, I can. And that's also $130. Delightful. So by deleting all of Mother Nature, look at that. We've got ourselves a sick $164. So apparently it's not 130. It's not 130 at all. It'll look like a Western then. I'm not too sure what that was in reference to. Okay. So basically, eventually this whole thing will be filled with hospital. But for the moment, it's not. So we can ignore this car park for the most part. Why did you sell the trees? Do you hate nature? Nah, it's because $164 is more than $0, and 1, I need the space, and 2, I need the money. Oh hi, so I need to sneeze. I don't know what's wrong with me today. My chest really hurts. It's not a good sign. Well, I'm playing an appropriate game for if I die. Ooh. I'm sure she'll get plenty of plants on the go. Exactly. Bless you. Yeah, no. So yeah, so this design does have good facilities for vegetable matter when the time comes. Oh hi, cool. So let us go ahead. So we've now got our basic foundations. This, as I say, this will expand eventually. But for the new, let's go ahead and get some walls. Let's get some nice. What color? What's a nice friendly color for a hospital wall? Should we go pink, purple, lilac? I don't even know what colors are. I'm aching everywhere today, and for the love of my sanity, please nag me to do some stretching tonight. Okay, so what we'll do, right, is any of the stretch redemptions that happen in chat tonight, Diamond has to do as well as me. Imagine having just a black... Actually, I was going to say imagine having a black-walled hospital, but actually, come to think of it, if you look at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Glasgow, like, it's pretty menacing when you look at some of the color schemes. Actually, no, I can top that. So... For those of you who don't know me, hello, I'm Hibble. But I actually work in a hospital, and we were looking around our surgical admissions unit. I've seen it a few weeks back, but we got some pictures of it today to be able to kind of give to kids to show them like what they're going to be coming into. And the decor that they've chosen for the beds for the surgical admissions unit is just unfortunate. It's just jet black beds, like the rims, everything jet black, and it's just kind of. I just took a look at the picture. I was like, this is ominous as fuck. So yeah, you know, nothing says hi, welcome to your nice friendly surgery. All right, let's go for some blue walls. That's what we'll do. Blue da ba dee da ba die. Actually, yeah, what am I talking about? My hospital's black on the exterior. Okay, fine, it does have a little bit of white and yellow paneling, but yeah, it is black on the outside as well. Oh, whatever. Hey, Cruz, how's it going? I have a passenger derailment on Mission Chief. I'm waiting to be able to deliver my 29 patients. Modern or coffin-like? Exactly. Cool. Right, let's go ahead and get some exterior on the go. So, like I say, this is going to look pretty feckin' janky at first. Yeah. So we'll get rid of this drain cover. We'll put a crosswalk along here for le decor. Yeah, I might actually take that away. Okay, right. Fine. Cool. Right, so we've got a footpath. We just need to put a door in. So we're kind of gonna have to balance off future planning versus what we need to do for the moment. So first things first, let's go ahead and build the John. Actually, let's use the square tool, because the square tool is pretty helpful in many ways. Okay, let's lower the walls, because if I can't see, then that's not ideal. Okay, what else do we need to do? So we need some doctor's offices. Let's go ahead. Let's maybe use this one for the doctor's offices. Yeah. I don't know if I like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to. Oh, wait, what the fuck is this? Restroom wall? Ooh, I don't remember the rest. Oh, right, yeah, because it's American, so they have to have, like, massive gaps between. Yeah, for those of you who, like, there's a meme that goes out about American public bathrooms, and it's true. For some weird reason, they have to have, like, massive gaps between, like, all. So you, like, I don't know, being in a bathroom in America is just incredibly uncomfortable. I mean, some would say being in America in general is also very uncomfortable, but we will leave that one. Right, okay. Right, let's go ahead and finish the design of this hospital. So this is basically, what we're doing is the concept of this is perhaps a wee bit strange to us UK folk. But basically, American hospitals also serve in many ways like GP practices do for us in the UK. So this is the emergency department, but actually people can come here for like very, very minor injuries. Or not even injuries, but like things wrong with them. So this is basically, yeah. This is basically a glorified doctor surgery. Right, we'll just leave this one walled off for the now. Okay. How many doors have we got? Oh, we still got 50,000. We got plenty of money. Right, okay, so toilet's gonna be the first thing we're gonna sort, and actually, come to think of it, we're gonna... So, not being American myself, I am going to do this properly. Using proper walls, as opposed to American toilet walls. And you will see the method to this madness. So we're gonna go ahead and get some toilet doors. Boop, 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 ba-da-ba. Wait, what size is this? Is that a 3 gap? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is. Okay, that's maybe slightly wider than I thought. Fine. Okay. Everyone wants a. Oh, good. I can change the color of this. Okay, delightful. Right. Slap one of those in there. Slap one of those in there. And what else do we need in a toilet? So we need lots of sinks, because washing hands is somewhat important. I'm kind of regretting the positioning of that door. Right, okay, let's just go ahead and put some sinks in here. Yeah, I'm regretting the positioning of that door. But, no, well, actually I could do a lot of things about it now, but I don't care to, frankly. Okay. Pop in some hand dryers. Some bins. And what does every toilet... Oh yeah, what does every toilet need? Actual toilets for a fucking start. So we'll do one in there, and the rest in here. No point in starting the doctor's offices until we've got designated places to shit. Right, get some bush, banging. Okay. Right, so this is going to be our main waiting room in here. I'm trying to think of how I want this design to go. Okay, right, let's just start slapping down some chair. And we'll sort the rest later. A high. So if we do this here, I'm just trying to work out how many. So if we do 2 there, and yeah, plenty of space, absolutely delicious. Cool. Right. Okay, that design works out quite well indeed. So this will allow us to slap down our first door. I think if we probably put maybe do one up. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Great, okay, so we've got our main entrance, which is fine. The rest of this place will get fleshed out later. It will not. Could probably do get some actual half-decent floors in, though. That's probably a good start. Don't worry, we will get to some medical stuff eventually. Don't panic, there is method to this madness. Okay, yeah. Let's go! We'll probably put another door up there at some point. Might just delete that actually. Oh hi, cool. So that one, and that one. Banging! So we've got some actual floors on the go. Let's get a wee cheeky bit of bush in here as well, just because, you know, patients do like their places to look somewhat nice. And we're just a little bit happy to oblige them. Okay, could get some windows. We don't want to spend all of our... Fuck. Dick. Penis. Fuck. Get away. Yeah, we kind of need to be a wee bit mindful that we don't want to spend all of our money. Just most of it. How much have we got? Oh, well, we still got 47,000, so that's probably fine, to be perfectly honest with us. Okay, so we're now going to change tiles. Yeah. Okay, right. So you're going to be bigger tiles. And we'll get a door in you, blue door. This will all start to make sense soon. So basically what we've got, we're basically setting out the basics of the patient area. So this is going to be one of the cleaning zones. And hospital cleanliness is quite important, one would say. There we go. Right. Actually, I might just might sell you and get a bin on the go, and then we might slap in some cabinets and all. Cool. Okay, so we'll get some shelf. Strong disinfectants. I know I love strong disinfectants. Oh wait, I can position these in front of each other? Oh, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I didn't actually know that. Okay. Banging! I thought these had to... Ah! Okay, that's quite good to know. In that case, I might just, for the sake of completeness, move you to here, you to here, so the bin's on this side. Let us slap down another cleaning closet here, and then we will move you back to where you were. Diamond redeemed stretch. I hope you're stretching for yourself, Diamond. But I'll stretch with you, don't worry. Nerdy Nodners, how's it going? How are you doing? We're building some hospital. Oh, when we actually get into gameplay, I should point out, for those of you who might be thinking this might be weird and un-Americanized, it's because I've un-Americanized it. So I have actually removed the American doctor system. We've got a it's not quite fully British, but it's a British-ish doctor's system on the go. Doing some editing, now taking a bit of a break. Cool, how was your day? Yeah, my day was fine. I am 2 days into being back at work from being on holiday, so, you know, that's been a bit fun to deal with. But, yeah, I'm surviving. I am surviving.
Hello there.
Whoa, hello. Hello, Abdi Badger. Do you just mod everything? Well, I mean, the thing is, when you realize that 99% of games are controlled by nothing but text files, modding becomes easy. If you can type, you can mod, and that's basically, yeah, that's all Project Hospital is. You know, everything is controlled by text files. So what I did was, it's technically a translation mod. So I've basically made an English modified mod, and the only changes I've actually made is where it's got the American system of intern, resident, attending, fellow, and specialist. I've changed it to the British system of a foundation doctor, a registrar, and then, you know, to consultants. Registrars split down into junior, middle, and senior registrars. Because the UK pathway is a wee bit complicated, to be fair. But I think I've got a good balance. So we'll see how it goes. Right. Aesthetics. Aesthetics is absolutely everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and worked in a hospital for almost 3 years and no fact. No, honestly, right. So true story, Diamond. One of my friends is a junior doctor. And I was actually, because the original system I had wasn't the one that I've just described. It was something a wee bit different, a wee tickle different. And I was like, look, does this really fit in? I don't feel like it does, but I'm finding it a wee bit hard to get the right balance of the ranks and things. This turned into a 2-hour chat about the different rank systems of doctors and nurses in the UK. And, you know, without running through it all again with you guys, suffice it to say, it's a fucking shit show. Okay, yeah, it is. It's a wee bit of a mess. Right, so we're gonna have a wee exam table. I just asked everyone if they were a doctor. Got a lot of jargon answers, and it's just kind of like, yeah. So more of a doctor than me. What else do we need? Right, okay. I like how I've slapped down one bed. It's like, yeah, what else do I need? Okay, right. So we're gonna start off with a nice little desk. Imagine Doctor, yeah, the Doctor. Oh, what a great shit, yeah. Well, one of the things that we were talking about, so in my hospital, which is a pediatric hospital, speciality doctors are a term for doctors who are no longer in training. So a specialty registrar or a specialty trainee is, hey Apdots, thank you for the lurk. A specialty doctor or a specialty trainee, a specialty registrar or a specialty trainee is, you know, you've done your med student and you're doing your postgraduate studies towards being a doctor, but you are not like, you know, a full specialist yet. A specialist in the UK is referred to as a consultant, and so consultancies are very hard to get into, and in relatively rare cases, it's not possible for you to finish your studies as a registrar and then get a job as a consultant, but you don't just get kicked out of medicine. In my field, that's called a specialty doctor. In other parts of the UK, they get called SAS doctors, which is specialty and associate specialist doctors, so SAS doctors. And so yeah, and we had, so interestingly, because I asked her what she thought a specialty doctor was, and she said, well, that's just a registrar, that's just a trainee, whereas actually in my hospital, a specialty doctor is something very different. I tried to put this up to mute myself, but this only mutes my microphone, but you guys have this lovable thing that you can't actually see. It's getting dark in here. Alexa, desk light on.
Resuming Amazon Music.
Why are you resuming Amazon Music? Alexa, cancel all music. Why are you sabotaging me like this? Okay, Alexa, desk light on. Good. Okay, so you got one cheeky little jingle of Despacito there. I'm sure Alex will be proud if he's still listening. Delightful. Okay. I don't know. So this game doesn't have Alexa, Despacito. Yeah, so this game doesn't have.
Here's Despacito.
No! Alexa, cancel all music. I swear to God, I'm gonna have to start unpacking that motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, so I'm basically like, in the UK, in doctor surgeries, they always have two chairs with you because, you know, sometimes you have like kids or vulnerable people who are accompanied by. Stop laughing, Diamond. It's not funny. Despacito's never funny. It's always miserable. Oh. See, I don't have an uptime command, so get fucked. Right, anyway, back to the business of building a fucking hospital. Right, so we need a medical light. So basically, yeah, I don't have a command set up for it, Diamond, but since you're so insistent, I will put a marker in the chat. There you go. Right. So basically, this is our examination table, which is where the doctor can do basic exams. This is the doctor's table where he does his paperwork and shit. We'll give him a wee printer for doing prescriptions and all of that hot spicy noise. I must make everyone watch. Revenge of the Despacito. We'll slap an eye test here as well. For when we need to shut the curtains to give them a wee bit of privacy, we'll slap in a wee curtain there. Right, okay, so what we need now is some equipment cabinets. So equipment cabinets is where we keep our hot, spicy medicines and equipment. So what we'll do is we'll do one and only one there. And wait, I have a dumb question. If I do a corner unit here, can I put something on it? No. Okay, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Okay, fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that here. We're going to have this come round. So we're gonna do a cabinet with doors, which will give us a kitchen sink. And so the only other thing that we need is an audio meter for people who are needing hearing tests. And we could also do to get a chartboard. So chartboards are useful things because they allow doctors to kind of plan out things a wee bitty better, which helps with one investigation. It's called a differential diagnosis. Okay, let's... So we're going to get a tall window with blinds. The blinds are going to be important for... Wait a minute, what? Hang on, is this... so the blinds are important because this is a patient-facing area, so they want to be able to shut the blinds. You know, we want to have aesthetique, but also we want to have patient confidentiality and comfort in mind. Good day. Can I help you? Alright, there's a bird just hanging over the roof. It's just looking at me. Alright. Oh. Apparently I will be able to suggest differential diagnosis. Yeah, so basically, for those of you who don't know, a differential diagnosis is basically... if I'm right, if my understanding of it is right, it's basically... Rather than working out what it is, it's working out what it's not. And so using criteria to exclude certain conditions to basically make it clearer what it is that the patient actually has. So you basically just examine the symptoms and, you know, if your hand hurts, it's not a broken leg, you know, like that kind of bullshit. Or at least that's how it works in this game. What am I trying to find? I'm trying to find a clock. That's it, because we need to make the place pretty. Cool. So we want to absolutely nail this place because. So we're gonna put an information poster here. Yeah, we want to absolutely nail this part of the doctor's surgery. So all this stuff that we are adding. A WLAN router. So yeah, all the stuff that we are adding. Let's get one of the human body and one for blood donors. Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, so this all adds birds. We've got magpies and pigeons on our roof. Fair enough. Yeah, so having stuff on the walls kind of improves the patient experience, and getting this one room absolutely nailed right now means that we can use the copy-paste tool. Unlike some games where you have to research the copy-paste tool, this is available for the beginning. So by absolutely nailing this room now, it means we can just, you know, we can just copy-paste it and just slap it down wherever. And slap it down is what we're gonna do. So once again, thinking of patient experience, we're almost, well, we're 40 minutes in, but we will get on to doing some medical stuff soon. What am I looking for? I'm looking for decals. Yay, boy. So let's go ahead and bring the walls up. And these are the Johns, so we're gonna put a toilet sign there. Oh fuck! I forgot to do half the walls. I forgot to sort half the walls on the toilets. That's a bad plan right there. Okay, so this is, where's my doctor? I forgot something. Oh, it's I forget what the simple for. Study room, waiting area. Well, waiting. Yeah, well, waiting area we can cover off later. That's the one doctor's office. Thank God, I don't know why it took me so long to find that. Right, so we're gonna have doctor's office, and we're going to have 1 and 2. Delightful. All these decals make differences. So basically, the way this game works mechanically is that you have a reputation, and there are loads of things that impact your reputation. How good your hospital looks, how well and accurately your patients were treated, And then the perks of people and staff. My camera's really upsetting me because I always seem like I'm in the wrong fucking place. And every time I move it, I always seem to not be in the right fucking place. I'm pretty sure it moves when I'm not looking at it. So yeah, basically, it might sound silly, but a good reputation is the only way we're going to get... Oh yeah, that's the thing. So your reputation actually controls how many patients your insurance companies send you. So I can't completely remove the American from this equation. So, you know, we still have l'insurance. But we will deal as and when we can. Okay, we've now got enough that we can start getting people on the go. So we're going to have a janitor, so you get to see some of the perks. So this person's an early bird, and they've got one unknown. But most importantly, they're cheap as hell. So let's go get them. It's always good to have a nighttime janitor, but there's not really a good option for them right now. Yeah, the cheapest one is late, but does work fast. Diamond's here, and Diamond's here? Of course you're here. You've been here the entire fucking stream, but you have redeemed Hibble, which is absolutely delightful of you. Let's go and find something. Let's go find something to eat. We got ourselves a treat today at the shops. And so we are once again enjoying the wonders and joys of Kerr's Bakery, who again, I'm not sponsored by, but that doesn't stop me absolutely fucking loving them. And so we decided, oh jeez, I can't even get into it this time. Here we go. So, yes, we've got ourselves a white chocolate caramel slice. Oh yes. Ah! I just dropped it. I've got crumbs everywhere. God damn it. Alright, okay, well, I've got some cleaning up to do. Diamond, thank you so much for the Hibble Kibble. No crumbs, sad times. So we've got our first member of staff, and it is a janitor. We're going to need a homan to come and man our doctor's office. So you can see here, I've added in our ranks. So I've gone for the American system. I've gone for a loosely British system. So basically, there are a lot of caveats to this, right? But the way it works for hospitals are that you've got Foundation Year 1 and Foundation Year 2. So I've got a Foundation Doctor in this, in which you... but I can't hire them at the moment because I don't have a proper member of staff yet. And then you've basically got Speciality Registrar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 5 ranks in this game, so I've just gone for Junior Registrar, Registrar, and Senior Registrar. And then there's Consultant, which is Specialist. Now, I can pay to get more people. There are 2 Senior Registrars here. In reality, you would not start a hospital with just a registrar. You would have a consultant. But given that this is our pool at the moment, we're going to go for Miranda Chapman. We do have some senior registrars, but they are expensive and are also prone to being late, not unlike myself. So Miranda is going to be our first person to come on in. Oh, and actually we've got a pretty tasty... So this is... Yeah, so this person... So we've got 2 junior registrars for the same amount of $100 bill, but this one's a hard worker. Does not take free time breaks. Banging. That's the kind of dedication that we need. Cool. So what we're going to do for the entertainment, and we're going to do a little bit of this now to build up some money. So we're going to go... So if we look at the insurance companies that we can hire, so we've got Cheapo Care, because we all like Cheapo Care. And we've got a whole bunch of modded ones that will eventually become a factor later on. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into management mode, and I'm going to tick this, so you can't actually see it. But basically there's a tick box here, and what it does is it means that I am now in control of all of our patients. So let's go ahead and treat some peeps. Wait a minute, before we do that, we need to set our uniforms. We do need a proper dress code. Cool. So we're gonna go for NHS dress code. Clinic doctors are gonna have their. So this is a hospital, so everyone's in scrubs. So we're gonna go for some green scrubs for. Now choosing the right shade is the hard part. Yeah, I think it's more this shade for the doctors. It's quite a pale green. The darker green tends to be used by the domestic staff. There's no surgery in the emergency department, so that's fine. Nurses are a blue uniform. I think that's maybe a wee bit too pale. It is paler than this, but we'll stick with this. And there's no technologists, so we'll pop them as black for just now to show that they're not there. Banging! Everyone's got the right uniform, so let's go ahead and get some people. So I have control of everybody who comes in, which means... Oh, are you fucking off for the day? Banging. Cool, so here comes our first casualty. He's got a lumpy boy. So we'll just have to see how that goes. So what we're going to do is we are going to we're going to take manual control of our patients. Once the hospital starts getting busier, bigger and busier, we're not going to have manual control over the patients, because otherwise that will take us too long. We will do to some degree, but not like manual control of all. I was keen on tartan on personalized scrubs. Yeah, so there's a love-hate relationship with personalized scrubs, because NHS standards dictate the uniforms that people are supposed to wear, and the standards are there to make people identifiable. And so when people start having custom scrubs, that can make things very, very difficult. For some people it's okay, so like anaesthetists, you're very unlikely to encounter anaesthetists not in theaters, or like, you know, so anyway, here we go. We're getting, oh wow, that's maybe a wee bit too green for my liking. Management uniforms. What other green colors have we got? Oh god, no, that's a bit horrible. See, that's not the right color. If it was somewhere between these two colors, it would be fine. Fine. We'll roll with it for now. It is a bit too green for my liking. I feel the need to disclaim, because obviously the name of this is Hibble's Health Advice, which is a running joke for people that see me on other on other streams and channels. It tends to be a recurring theme. I have a interest in. Oh fuck! I forgot to cover in the toilet walls. Okay, let's resolve that one. Yeah. So just before we get started, it is important for me to say that I am a first aider and am in training for more medical-based stuff. And I have an extended interest in medicine and work in a hospital, but this is a game, and everything that is said during this stream is in the context of this being a game. As such, anything that is said should not be taken as advice, and if you do take it as advice, God help you. God help you all. Okay, right, we've successfully covered in our toilet walls. Toast here, Hibble's Health Advice, woo! I enjoyed it because then all the hierarchical assholes weren't identifiable by their ridiculous ties and shoes. Yeah, yeah, okay, right. So this dude is probably going to present a problem with us because he's limping, which is a fairly recent addition to the game, by the way. But this is going to be the first person we have to deal with, so let's see what they've got. So we have full control over all of this. I mean, don't get impaled on railings was good advice. Yeah, it is good advice. Yeah. But what I'm saying, right, is I am not a doctor and I'm not your doctor. So, like, nobody start asking me anything. Nobody, like, see anything that is discussed in this and think, I'm gonna go buy some magical pills and it'll be fine and good. No, if you have any health issues, see a proper doctor. Right, so, yeah, so let's have a look here. So, Emma Williams has a fever with hoarseness of the voice and a sputum cough. Which is, so you can have two different coughs. You can have a dry cough, which is where you cough and nothing happens. You can have a sputum cough, which is where you cough and delicious substances come up. Incidentally, I'm going to have my next bite of Hibble Kibble. So, on the balance of the things that we can treat for, we only have one option, and that's pharyngitis. As we start unlocking more departments and more tests, this is going to become more and more, oh hey, I can use the Red Boys emote now, yeah. Eventually there'll be more emotes for you to use as well, but hopefully it won't be too long. Yeah, so basically pharyngitis, and we're going to hit them up with some NSAIDs. So NSAIDs stands for non-steroidal anti-inflammatory something drugs. I keep wanting to say medications. Hey, Mystic Outlaws, how's it going? So we're gonna go for some NSAIDs for the actual pharyngitis. The fever is kind of darker red, which means worrying symptoms. So I think we're gonna have some antipyretics to bring down the fever. And then they can bippity boppity and get the fuck out our property. Yeah, boy! Okay, meanwhile, this other kid's needing stuff. Now, this is a problem. So, let's have a look at his leg. So, one of the things that has pissed me off in my first aid career is the amount of times that people will, like, hit the deck at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And then, like, they'll be like, "Is my leg broken?" Unless it's a really, really, really spicy break, you cannot tell if a bone is broken just by looking at it. If it's like a complex fracture where the bone's sticking out through the body, you can probably take a good guess at it. But if it's only a minor injury, you cannot look at a bone and say that it's broken or not. They need to have an X-ray. What do you think my hospital does not have at this moment in time? X-ray. So yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. Hey, Cyber, Mystic Outlaws, thank you so much for the hydrate. I'm doing good, how's you? Bone sticks out? Nah, it's not broken. Yeah, of course not, don't be silly. Right, this person can go home. I don't have a pharmacy, so I can't make too much $100 bill. This dude's got a broken leg, so he's apparently taking... Wait, what? There's no working department for clinic patients. The fucking what, mate? Oh, wait, what's wrong with the restroom? Oh. Oh. So, what? I'm confused. Oh, hi. Right, okay. In attempting to fix my walls, I've accidentally walled part of my turrets off. So that should now, fingers crossed, fix that problem. Why is nothing moving? Oh, because the game's still paused. Banging. Okay. So the physical examination, sure enough, didn't really reveal anything. Okay, so I think what we're probably going to do is we're going to take another pause, all fucking ready. And we're going to go back to our floor plan and see if we can't go ahead and build ourselves a whopping great extension to hay some x-rays. So what we need is this and this. Is a broken bone always an unimaginable pain situation, or can it feel like a strain? It really depends what bone, actually. So I have only ever had very minor fractures. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to have a wee think about how I want to do this. So we need to expand our premises a little bit. So like I said, as I warned you earlier, this is just gonna look incredibly janky until we get up and running. All right, don't you worry about it, Chiefs. Don't worry about it. We'll get it. We'll get it sorted. It's just because foundation is actually quite expensive, so you don't want to go slapping down too much unnecessary foundations. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a temporary door in here to give these beans a way in and out of my hospital. It's not a perfect solution. But yeah, it does depend on the boat. Yeah, so I have had a hairline fracture of my right foot, which was painful, but I was able to walk on it. That wasn't too bad. That was just, you know, there are some bones in your foot that are actually quite easy to break without even knowing it, and it's a very minor thing. They'll fix themselves eventually. It's all good. I did also once have a accident damage to my hand, and at which point I was, and this might be horrific for some people, what I'm about to describe, but basically, Edinburgh Fudge did not enjoy his broken collarbone. No, I imagine he wouldn't. It also depends on if the doctors believe you. Also true. So what happened, I used to play football many years ago, and I was in goals, and the best striker in our school hit a ball from very, very close, and me being the best goalkeeper in our school, I saved it like an absolute champ. Ball hit my hand at very high speed, and it pushed my palm back, and then it pushed it down into my arm. So I basically got a hairline fracture at the very beginning part of my arm. The pain was so bad that I was able to take 5 steps, and I passed clean the fuck out. I was not old at the time, probably 11 or 12, I think. And yeah, and then I came to, and I had to get taken up to the Sick Kids Hospital, ironically where I now work, yeah, get myself a little splint type thing. Farpo Queen, how's it going? Stu broke his hand and didn't know about it until years later. Yeah, no, I didn't save the ball with my face. Yeah, I did not save it with my face. What the fuck? Yeah, don't have doctors not believing you. I had hairline fracture of my first metacarpal after a bowling ball got stuck in my finger. Ow. That is big sad. I like to color code my hospitals because that is the kind of bean that I am. And my color coding for the radiology department is yellow. So we're going to make this a nice and shiny yellow room. And we're going to make the walls... Wait, what did I do for the walls here? Oh, is this... Okay, right, fine. Well, stick. Okay, so we're going to use the same wall kind. And we're going to bring that all the way in here. Round here, down here. Gucci. Cool. Banging. But also a ridiculous way to get it. No, you're building a hospital. Yeah, I know. I was actually saying to my friend earlier when I was talking about this game, given that I work in a hospital, I'm really regretting doing this stream on a work day. You know, for reasons. Okay, let's slap down some flooring. Oh no, hang on. Wrong one. Yeah, we'll do this for just now. Fine, fucking whatever. Okay, so this is going to be our little X-ray room, our first little X-ray room. So we're gonna slap some nice tiles. I don't know, fucking whatever. What's the most ridiculous way I've ever been injured? Oh, actually no. The most ridiculous way I've ever been injured is definitely my radiation burn. That's not a story I enjoy telling because it basically is the #1 source of people turning around to me going, "Wow, you're a fucking dumbass." Like, yes, I am, boy. Yes, I am. Okay, right. So there's a trick to money management in this game that I need to hey a wee thunk about. I'll probably end up moving the door position of this room eventually, because I don't want the door here. Okay, so we're gonna have, so this is our X-ray room. And so we're gonna have a wee cheeky door. Okay, so we're going to have our control room, our PC. Is that all we need? Oh, banging. I think it is. We'll grab an equipment cabinet for the X-rayist to do the very shenanigans we really need to do. That leaves us plenty of room for some bush. Worst part of forgetting I was injured and still using my hand to fix stuff up. Yep. That happens all the fucking time. Like, yeah. I just lose track of the amount of stuff that it's like. Yeah, it's. I guess my problem is that I'm a dumbass. So. Right, so this is gonna be the main hospital corridor. So I think we're gonna go for a nice thick blue boy. And we're gonna bring that across here. So doing a little bit of interior decor. As I mentioned, this is all for very valid reasons. So now, the only thing we need to do is get this place up and running. How do we want to do this? I think we want to do it like this. Cool, fine. Right, so let's get some bench. There's no yellow bench. So, the one thing that upsets me about this game is that the color palette's whack. Like, this is all the colors that you can get for walls. I think you can, yeah, you can see that as well underneath my face. So there's 10 colors in total. Yeah, it's a nice selection across the color spectrum. And then you go to the bench, and then you can get 5 colors. So if you wanted to match your yellow walls with yellow seats, well, you can get fucked, pricks. Because there's no yellow. So you kind of just have to go for red. It's so upsetting. Can you get classic hospital vomit green? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, let's put that. Just trying to think of how I want to do this design. Don't want to make it too cramped. But I guess making it really cramped is fine. Absolutely fine. The most upsetting color scheme, yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think this is more space than we probably need. Get a coffee machine, because coffee machines are banging. I mean, that looks a lot like your train stations. Wow. Wow. Thanks for that. Oh yeah. Could probably get some floor on the rest of the hospital, otherwise we're gonna make people sign. You are not wrong, Diamond. Yeah, my design skills are, yeah, leave a lot to be desired. Right, let's get some bush. Everybody loves some bush. Cool. Right, that's plenty of seats. Yeah, we absolutely don't need more. More than that. Okay, let us go ahead and actually, hang on. No, yeah. Let's use the right windows. You know, that's what everybody needs, right? So everyone can see into the waiting room and you can just watch everybody in the waiting room. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Oh hi. Cool. Right, so that's our waiting room. So what we need now is... Oh, an X-ray viewer actually probably would have been helpful. So we'll slap that in here. Now we need an X-ray machine. Which we will put it right here. Cool. Oh wow, that actually still leaves us some profit, which is cool and interesting. Why do you say? Oh, because it's the wrong department. Right. Okay. Hang on. Right. Now we can hire a person. Right. Okay. So let's. So our only particularly cheap person is this one, and they are awful. They are slow. They are late. Oh, but they do work hard. Oh, they do have resistance. I think our only credible choices, so Donald Hernandez is not a bad pick because yes, he's $303, but he's already the top rank for a scientist, which means he's not going to magically become more expensive one day. And since this is roughly an American healthcare simulator, this is a race to the bottom line. Therefore, you know, because when Karen Miller gets promoted, she could suddenly start asking for $350 depending on what her perks are. We don't want that noise. We want what we're getting. Because it's a similar format game. Fair enough. Did I? Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, fine. Bang. So now that we have a valid radiology department, that means we can go back to our peep who is here. And we can go for a lower limb x-ray. Delightful. Delightful indeed. And we managed to... Oh, look at him hobbling. Oh, bless his little cotton socks. Whoa. Right, okay, so we've got some beans in here. This person's got 6 hidden symptoms. Good day. Why am I getting emails? What? Go away. So this person, oh good! Night sweats and sleeping problems. So basically, at the moment, this is hand-holdy baby mode. Once we start getting into the more complicated things, which we might do soon, actually, to be fair, we can, you know, we start taking away the recommendations that the doctors give us. So at the moment, like, we have control of the decision making, but the doctor will still do a lot of work. And we can take that away for even more spicy goodness. Might do that soon, to be fair. Okay, so chronic fatigue syndrome, which we will give some recommendations. Nothing here is particularly bad except for the sleeping problem. So we'll give some magic pills, and then they will get sent on their way. This person, okay, so this is an example where the doctor can't really find out what's going on. Person's got a fever, and so what we're gonna do. If it's shingles, that will appear as things on the body, so we'll go queue up a physical examination. They say that they're hot, so let's measure their temperature and see what their thingamywhat's it actually is. There's a lot of nose stuff going on, so we'll just have a wee look at the nose and the mouth, and then we will see where we are with that. Oh, is this interview still going on? Wow. Indeed. Indeed it is. So we're gonna fast forward through this time scale, so this person can go home once they are done. We don't get a bonus money for having pharmacy, because pharmacy is a big generator of money. So we'll cross that bridge soon, I think. Probably a sensible idea. So what's going on with you? Okay, so so this is where you can use the cheating thing. So basically, the game will not give you things that you cannot treat. And common cold is something I can treat because it tells me I can treat it, because you can treat it in the emergency department, which is what we have. Respiratory syncytial fucking something virus is the infectious diseases department, which we don't have, which means I can tell you through what was it Apathy Badger would call it? The clever use of in-game mechanics that this person is suffering from the common cold. So we'll prescribe some rest, antipyretics, sore throat. That'll go. That'll go down. Saline. Yeah. Okay. Everything's fine. Okay. You've got an ankle contusion, which is fine. Banging. Abdot's in here with a hydrate and a stretch. Diamond. You know that stretching means that you have to stretch as well. So get on it, Diamond. So basically, for those of you who are just joining, Diamond has not been particularly mobile today, I think is what you said. So I am to remind you to stretch at every possible opportunity. Samantha Hutchins, once again, we can use magic for this one, which is a wee bit bullshit, but, you know, we could be here forever otherwise if we don't use bullshit. So golfer's elbow is an emergency condition, and elbow bursitis is an orthopedic department issue, and we don't have orthopedic department, so it's golfer's elbow. Bippity boppity, let's treat that property. Banging. Absolutely banging. We will stop doing clever use of in-game mechanics shortly. It's just a wee bit difficult to not do it when your hospital... When your hospital looks like a kind of backwards llama head, like, I don't know, it just looks defective. Right, you can bippity boppity and get off my property. Aha, the ice wrap is done, so you can also bippity boppity get off the property. Yeah, we can contract uninsured, yeah, boy! Ah. Oh. I've been stretching until 10 minutes ago. Right, anyway, I've just basically... I shouted at you for Abtots' redemptions, but I haven't actually done them myself. So, Abtots, thank you very much for the hydrate. And we will go for a stretch as well. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, that's what people that noise was. It was one of the doctors using the toilet. I like, hang on, before we do the stretch, I like how when somebody is coming to use the toilet, the way that the game shows that is that the toilet starts thinking about the person who's coming to use that. Don't think about it. Don't think about it, alright? Just don't think about it. Eat. Stretch. I also need to... Nah. Stretch my legs. I've got a smartwatch thing, and it's kind of disappointing at work where you sit where you sit and not move for a little while, and then it's like yeah, you've not moved for 1 hour. You should move. Like, oh, that makes me sad. Oh, okay, you've got lots of stuff going on here. The hospital is nice, coming along nicely. Thank you, Varple. We will see. So lots of possible skin-related stuff here. So we're gonna queue up a physical examination. Yeah, a physical examination should be fine. That should reveal all. I think since we got some $100 bill, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into here, and we are going to give ourselves an additional doctor's office. Only this time it's going to be sans le windows. And in the place of the windows, I think we'll probably get some more posters. So what did we get last time? Where's my decorations? Yeah, here we go. So we've got an info poster. We've got blood donor. So let's grab accident and heart. Everybody loves heart health. There we go. Banging. So that's fine. And so what we're gonna do now. Yes, Hibble's health advice. Woohoo! Yay! Hibble's health advice it is. Yep. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the no. Fuck. How do we do this? Right. Hang on. Right. So first thing I need to do is I need to magic myself more money, which I have just done. So I've given myself a small loan of $1 million, and it's not $1 million, it's only $20,000, but I think that's enough, question mark. So we're going to add in a replacement for me. Aha, there's a consultant, but they're a night owl, which means they don't function during the daytime. Me too, Marie, me too, me too. So we're going to make ourselves a doctor. What? Okay, so let's have none of that beard. Not unlike Fudge, let's get rid of the beard. And how do I randomize this noise? Okay, so it changes absolutely everything. Okay. Let's just build a character that's somewhat like me, why not? I don't wear glasses, so let's get rid of that. I kind of have fluffier hair than this, don't I? Yeah, that seems about right. Fluffy hair, let's go. I don't like my hair color. Let's go for a nice shade that I can find myself in a crowd. Ooh, that's some dark lipstick. Banging. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Right, so we're gonna come in as a basic doctor. Well, let's change our name. Let's go for, I don't know, let's just pick a name. That sounds like a good, reliable family name. Right, so now we need to pick... oh, hang on. Looking like Amy Pond. Get it? The Doctor and Amy Pond. Sod it. I'm lagging dicks. I'll be back when I get home. No worries, Fudge. Cyper says green. I don't know if I like green. Yeah, I don't think the green hair works. So blue's kind of nice. Purple? Oh, God, that's not a nice shade of purple at all. I don't like those shades. Okay, now I need to pick my perks. Okay. So we'll go through them and we'll let the chat decide the perks. All right. We've got comforting. I do not cause comfort during examinations. Diagnostic genius. I am very good at diagnosing people. Practical diagnosis. I get a 20% skill bonus for diagnosing. A good boss. I improve the satisfaction of people that are under my command. A people person, I reveal hidden perks about people. I am pleasant, I give the nice staff modifier after interacting with a patient. Clean feet, I have clean shoes, does not make the floor dirty. I am loyal, I don't take as much money when I level up. Resistance, my rest levels decrease slower. Fast, I move fast. Scholar, uses my free time to study. That is not me. Gamer, resting is much faster. Spartan, all needs are reduced much slower. Fast learner, can level skills much faster. That's not as good. That's not as good as it sounds on paper. Early bird works more efficiently during the day, and night owl works more efficiently during the night. All right, what do we think? What do we think? Have we got any guesses? Anything jumping out? So I would say, study nerd. Nah, you're the study nerd. I ain't no nerd. I don't study things. Alright, so I have to pick two of these, so I would like to say that, okay, we'll go through them. So, comforting, I don't know if I'm necessarily that good at physical things, so let's not say comforting, definitely not a diagnostic genius. Bonuses are a risky business. Good boss, meh. People person. I think I'm pleasant. We'll say pleasant. Say pleasant as our first perk. I give a nice staff modifier after interacting with them. I think that's about right to my experience. Clean feet is a bit of a lame one. Loyal, meh. Let's go for pleasant. Oh, thank you, Cruz. Resistance, fast, Let's go for gamer. Resting is much faster. There we go. And now our favorite one, and I kind of already know what I think our perk is going to be. So we've got to pick one of the negative perks to go for. So there's unpleasant, which gives the mean staff modifier, and the rude staff will just wreck your hospital. So I ain't rude. Dirty feet is that I make the floor muddy. Hard worker does not take free time breaks. Now that's a double-edged sword one. So it means that they are in the office more often, but it means that they will suffer more if they're overworked. So basically they will make themselves unhappy by not taking breaks. So it's a double-edged sword. Germaphobe washes their hands 3 times just to be sure. Depressed? Oh, well, that does sound like me, but I think there's a better one coming up. Hedonist spends twice as much time enjoying food. Toast is tired and gonna get to bed. Good night, Toast. Fresh parents? I ain't got no kids. Alcoholic. Will often show up late and hungover. I think for the memes, not that I'm an alcoholic and I don't go to work drunk or hungover at any point, but I think for the memes, I think that's probably because like everybody on Fudge's stream just thinks I'm this stark raving like drunk all the time. So I think we go for alcoholic. Otherwise, there is being late, being slow to learn, and being really fucking hungry all the time. But I think we're gonna go for this one. Oh, the memes, yeah. Do you remember that time I turned up to the Teenies Christmas quiz, Diamond, and everybody in Fudge's chat was like, "Oh, is Hibble drunk already?" It's like, oh, fuck. It's not a good reputation to have. Cool. Alright. Alice Hibbleson, let's go. So, the main motivation for doing this is that I can get a company. I can get a new company, which is the Oopsie Corp. Yeah. So one thing that we're going to do is we're going to pump up the difficulty of Doctor's Mode. So your patients... So basically every patient that I have to deal with, I don't know what the symptoms are. So my doctor is hard mode, everyone else is kind of hand-holdy baby mode. Right, you are waiting for a... Ooh, you've got athlete's foot. Delicious. Antifungal ointment. Banging. Off you go home. Googly eyes are ready to go for the weekend. Yay! Fast metabolism would let us see more often the microwave. Oh yes. So this person... Actually, this might be a wee bit of a hard one, to be honest, because I don't have a laboratory yet, and I don't necessarily know that I have the funding to get it quite yet. I like that we basically... Yeah, hang on, we should probably pump up the pace. Oh god, it's only midday. Jings. Oh, hello. Physical examination was done. Right, okay. So this is... Oh, actually, hang on, it's the same treatment for both. I mean, if it's the same treatment for both, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Fine. Antifungal ointment. It'll be a minor technicality at best. Ooh. Okay. So this is another fairly easy one, because of bullshit mechanics, but we'll do it properly because this is my doctor this time. So basically we've got acute rheumatic fever, which is a cardiology specialty, so that is not what our patient has. Laryngitis is a condition that it could have. Mumps, infectious diseases, condition that he cannot have. Right, so he's got a headache and swallow pain, so I want to have a wee look in his mouth. If you've got difficulty swallowing, yeah, make sure you're not having an allergic reaction. So we'll go over temperature and skin allergies. Ooh. So your ankle contusion is an ankle contusion, so we'll slap some numbing ointment on there, and we'll give some recommendations, which means you can bippity boppity and get off my property. And our work. Oh, I thought it was starting to get nighttime, so I was like, yeah. So all things considered, swallow pain, fever, headache, and hoarseness. Our only option available to us is laryngitis. So we'll slap on some antibiotics and some antipyretics as well. Don't want to over medicate. There's no punishment for it in this game, but you know, we are all about the bed practice. We are all about best practice. So yeah. Ooh. So this dude's got a nice chunky cough, a fever, and a headache. So let's have a look at all of this, and then take it from there. Cool. Ah, right. So who's this? So this person's got back pain. Delightful. Let's have an examination. It's the vid. The vid. The vid. Hibble confuzzled. Oh, well, that's nice and easy. Dude come in, he's only got golfer elbow. In fact, we could actually make this easier for ourselves, seeing as we've got 12,000 dollars sitting in the bunk. Take it to the bunk. Right, so, the pain is red, which means it's quite bad. So we want, an ice wrap to deal with the golfer elbow. We're going to give antipyretics for the fever because that's deep red, analgesics for the pain because that's deep red, and then recommendations. Physical examination. Ooh. Scoliosis, spinal stenosis, or oh fuck, spondylolisthesis. Fuck, I fucking hate medical terminology, honestly. Do you have any idea at my job how long it took me to be able to spell disaccharidases without having to look it up? Honestly. I think disaccharidases or fuck, I can't even say it. I can spell it, but I can't say it. Hypoalbuminemia. Yeah, they're some of the fun ones that I have to deal with. Okay, so I think we're gonna send you for a back X-ray. My God, we've got so many things. X-ray back. Yeet. So what we could do is we could make ourselves we can make the job a little bit easier for ourselves, which we will do because oh boy, I do love easy things. So we are going to go for a nice and girthy extension to our property. How do we wanna do this? Because that's going to be expensive. Yeah, fuck it. We're going to get a whole bunch of money soon anyway. So what we'll do is we're just going to go to the bonk. And we're going to give ourselves... Yeah, I think that's a good amount of money. Oh, Jesus Christ. Apathy Badger, thank you so much for the subscription. Yeet. Yeah, well, you did yeet the fucking soul out of my body right there. I got a fright. Thank you so much for the subscription. It's very kind. Let's, yeah, well. Yeet! Unfortunately, because I was already looking, I was looking at, I did spy that one coming. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Speaking of hospital stuff, honestly, I don't know why my chest is so sore today. It's not a good sign, frankly. Not a good sign at all. But it's fine. I'm not about to die. Don't you worry your little cotton socks about me, folks. Okay, so you can. So this is basically going to be our main atrium area. So this is going to be the nice. Why do I speak the way that I do? Why brain do me like this? Right, let's go for a nice thick blue background. And we're going to... Yeah, fine. This will all eventually make sense. eventually. I can hear Fudge's car coming along the road. Oh, that's funny. So, because there's not going to be any elevators yet, what we'll do is we will go to decorations and we will slap in some restricted area signs. There we go, perfect. Peachy. And we'll go back to installing some walling. So there will eventually be method to this madness. You won't see it yet, but it's coming. I'll tell you it's coming. Oh Lord, it's coming. Okay, cool. Right, so let's take away this wall here. Okay. Right, so let's go for, it says a pharmacy desk, but I quite like the style of this for non-pharmacy based shenaniganery. So what we'll do is we'll do a 3 gap, so 1, 2, 3, and that will let us put one of those here, one of those here, and I think, I'm trying to remember what the optimum size of this is. I think that's about right. So basically, yeah, we're gonna have a nice little kind of atrium area. So 1, 2, 3. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna do the same this way. Yeah, perfect. That is the right layout for this one. Okay, so that one's gonna go there, and that one's gonna go there. Absolutely banging. So we're gonna slap in some chairs. 1, 2. Nah, we've still got plenty of door, it's fine. Actually, we might have enough money left over to have a pharmacy, which would be quite helpful at this early juncture, because it would net us some spicy money. So let's go ahead and make this place nice and pretty with some flowers, because who doesn't love a whole load of flowers? We'll give ourselves a nice floor here, and then yeah, we'll deal with the floor there for in a wee second. So yeah, this is going to be our nice little atrium for people to come on into our hospital in a nice and neat way. So what this lets us do is we can now hire a nurse who is going to be our receptionist. So Clive Noble is our registered nurse, who is a halfway decent receptionist. And he's just kind of chilling in the middle of a desk, which is absolutely fine. Let us use our newfound wealth, which we got by glorious loans, because we're going to have to pay them back some fucking how, aren't we? Let's slap this in here, and then delete you and you, and inject some floor into you, and this will let us install some bush. I like big bush and I cannot lie. Okay, one thing our reception area does need is seats. So let's go for a nice blue seating area. So that one there. Oh, 1, 2. Boop and boop. Did this? Okay, this might not be the right kind of design. Might have done that one a wee bit too far over. Oh. Hey, Fudge, how's it going? Diamond could hear you be summoned from the other regions of the world. So what we could do here, so we're gonna put in some glass. We're gonna put in some bush, because again, as I tried to say, Hibble's health advice, yay! Let's get some posters. So everybody likes blood donors, and everybody likes accidents, and everybody likes the body. Cool. Right. So that's some posters on the go. Let's get our one wee bit of flooring in here. So this is basically just going to be some vendy boys. So if we do 2 vending machines, 3 coffee machines, and some Vasa. Banging. Cool. Okay, so that's a lot of amenities for the public. We now need to have a formal entrance into the hospital. I think the best thing for that. Now, I really struggle with these kind of games in working out where the dead center of something is, because it's so, like, perfectly isometric. So we're going to go to the floor. Cool. Right, so that is the middle of our property. So we're going to slap in a sliding door here. Nope, you should be white glass. Also, Sovarpole Queen, say hiya. I don't know if you. Yeah. Your reply did send fudge. Don't worry. Whether or not Varpole chooses to forgive your indiscretions is a different matter entirely. But it did send. It did send. Okay, cool. Right. So so we'll slap this in here. Slap this in here. And slap this here, and get you all the way down here. Delightful. Yeah, I think I did like you like that one. Well, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about my indiscretions at this time of night. Fair. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So we've got the main entrance into our hospital now. I think what we probably want to do. So I have. So I've got many mods that are present and correct in this here game. One of them is the ability to have exterior objects such as this here flower pot or this helipad light in the actually inside the hospital. So I think, you know, if this is going to be an atrium, let a proper atrium it be. So I kind of want you in here. Actually, no, I kind of don't like that. Let's go for, let's go get for a wee fountain here. So I've got some proper bush. Yeah, boy. Okay. What are we looking for now? Actually, no, fuck it. We could, we don't have that much money left. So rather than doing any more with this stuff, let's see how much of the pharmacy that we can get going. So pharmacy, my preferred color is green. So let's get some delicious, horrific green walls on the go. Oh, one wee sliver of broken wall there. Okay, so now we're going to need to have, well, let's get the floor in first. Now let's get some delicious drugs. I think this is going to be our main waiting area here. I'm just trying to think of what the best way of doing this is with the actually, how much money is this? It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Okay, so it's gonna have to be 1, 2, 3. We're going to need a table. Where's a good table? Trying to find stuff in this can be a wee bit awkward, I find. I think you should be here? Question mark. A table. Oh yes. Okay, so we'll get a table and we will get an almighty girthy printer. Oh no, wait, you don't need a printer in this one anymore? Say what? You used to need a printer. I think we're probably gonna have to take out another loan for this to work. We will, yeah, we'll get enough money for this though. Don't worry, we're not breaking the bank quite yet. Okay, so it's gonna be chairs, and this is going to be this part of this right here. Banging. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3 out of curiosity. So here gap, here, 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 here. We'll see how we get on with that. Okay. So we're gonna need some chairs, which we will have in obnoxious green colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. Did I? No. Yeah, okay, that is right. Okay, so that's going to be our... Or... Yeah, okay, no, fine. Fuck it. Fork it. Fork it in the docket. So we're going to move everything up 1. And there is some method to this madness. Not a lot, but some. I'm just trying to make this place nice and... spread out, because, you know, COVID, gotta have 2 meters distancing between absolutely everybody. And COVID is actually in this game. Not yet, but it will be once we unlock the relevant apartment. So this now allows me to go ahead and build a wall. Build the wall. Oh wait, there's a tip. Okay, right, fine, fuck that noise. I didn't realize. I didn't realize. Right, okay, fine. So we'll put a glass door in here. No, I did realize. Hang on. What am I talking about? No. So let's put this in here. Turn this around here. We basically spent a whole bunch of money on paint that we didn't even fucking want. Oh well. I spent my money on worse things, I do suppose. Okay, so let's get our last pharmacy desk here to ensure that the, you know, plebs can't get on the medication side. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the waiting area sorted. So for the waiting area, we're going to need copious amounts of bench. Ooh, so we have a rough one. Trying to think of where I want to put the door. So the pharmacies can get like quite significantly busy. So I think I might just gap, bench. It's a wee bit awkward actually with what I wanted to do. Yeah, it is a wee bit awkward. Unless... Yeah, now we're fine. We Gucci. Right, so we're going to go ahead and get a sliding door. Because everybody does love sliding doors. Right, what are we... Right, this is on the exterior, so it's going to have to be the exterior wall covers. Perfect. Okay, right, so now what we need is for some bush. Yeah, I got some bush. And we're going to get some supplies in the form... So can't have anything there. So yeah, we'll have no coffee in the pharmacy, but we will have some posters. Infections. That sounds like a good one to be sitting there while you wait for your pharmacy appointment. Liver is a good one to have, I guess. Blood donors. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So that is our pharmacy sorted. We will flesh it out eventually. I guess we may as well. I guess we may as well flesh it out just now. To be fair. Let's give the staff members some bush so that they're not just looking at pills all the time. There you go. A whole bunch of pills, a printer, and some bush. What more could you ever want in your life? Whoop. Cool. There's no point in taking the loan and not using it, so we may as well just kind of keep fleshing out what we can until we can no longer can. Fucking dick. Let me move. Yeah, okay, computer. Cool. So now we can hire pharmacists for days. We're not going to though, because we do need to manage our expenses. So as I mentioned earlier, this game being an American healthcare simulator type thing does very quickly become a race to the bottom line. Which kind of becomes hilarious when you take it seriously. And by that I mean I did take it seriously. And I actually wrote an entire computer program that reduced every single member of staff that you had to a number. And assigned an average number. So that basically everybody below that average number was liable to get yeeted if somebody better came along. So, you know. Anyone who doesn't perform in my wonderful universe gets the yeet. Do they got the yeet? Oh, they do. Okay, so let's just finish this wee bit off. Cool. So this is a nice front of our hospital. Once we start getting a lot more money in order to be able to do stuff a lot more freely, then yeah, this will all become a lot nicer. But for just now, it's all looking a bit meh. Let's finish fleshing out this area here. How? Okay, that's not a bad size. Not a bad size at all. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. So do 2 here, 2 here, 2, 3 more, and boop. So basically, this hospital is going to be actually there's something we need to decide a name on our hospital, but this is going to become a major trauma center. So we're gonna have to equip it as such, basically. So hence why we're having a lot of seats, because this place is gonna become hella busy once we get it up and running properly. Fuck, where do I want? Oh no! I didn't. Hibble did not want this. Fine, whatever. So one thing that can become problematic, and indeed it does become problematic, is people dying eventually. So you always need to remember and have some space for some heart starts. I might put. I might get rid of one of these benches. Oh, hello, it's a little fly. Bye bye, fly. Bye bye. Yeah, I might put one here next to the turret. And I might put one at this back wall here. So let's. Oh fuck! No, not that hair dryer. The hand dryer. Not the hand dryer. Cool. So we're just gonna keep that space nice and open for when shit hits the fan. And oh boy, it will hit the fan. Yeah, okay, that's all fine and good. So let's just get some boosh. And let's use the remaining wall space that we have for clocks. Because sometimes people like to know how long they've been sitting. And other people like to know how long they've been shitting. Yeah, boy. Fly! I thought I killed you! What you doing back? Cool. Oh, hi. How much door? Oh, we still got door. May as well do the heart and starting the nubbin. So we're gonna get a wall-mounted defibrillator. And I'll be fucked. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I'll be fucked if I can find it. Apparently. So one will be here, and the other one will be here. They are wall-mounted for everybody's ease of access pleasure. We will go ahead and get an information poster on how to use them, just in case somebody magically forgets, although in reality they are not actually that complicated to use. And if you ever come across somebody whose heart is not beating appropriately and you have access to a defibrillator and you're not trained, if you phone 999, they will give you instructions over the phone. So don't be afraid to start that heart. Yeah, banging. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think we've got enough shit now, frankly. So let's get an actual pharmacist. So the cheapest one is the best, Dominic Brand. So that now means that people. So basically, why is this good, right? So the nurse here can do the interview on some patients, and so that means by the time they get to the doctor, don't have to waste time going over all the symptoms because we already know what their symptoms are. So that is good. And then once they're done with their thing, they no longer have to take their $100 bill elsewhere to get their delicious, delicious pills. They can take it to my pharmacy. Hospital is coming along beautifully. Thank you, Diamond. It's because I took out so many loans. Yeah, okay, fine. You're Gucci to go home. Oh, $460. Look at that. Oh, so he's got bacterial tonsillitis, which is fine. So we'll go for some antibiotics. Fever is red, so antipyretics to bring that fever down. And everything else is just putting on top. But we don't want to over-medicate because we are a good hospital, so they will be fine to go home. Okay, athlete's foot or nail fungus. This is a difficult one because we don't have ability. We don't have a lab yet. That will come, but yeah, we don't have that. Yeah, look at that granty boy. Fuck. So I think rather than pay, fuck. Ooh, scoliotic findings. Delightful. Cool. I think if we can do this quick enough, because I'm conscious that we've basically spent like all of this stream just fucking building shit. Although this is technically a hospital building game rather than a hospital playing game, but I like hospital playing, alright? What we'll do, we'll slap in some lifts. They're nice and expensive, but they will give us access to hot, spicy new floors. I think I have screwed up. And I think... Yep, I have. I have indeed. Yeah, lift. Right, so I put the lift in the wrong place. It's now in the right place. Happy days. So let's go ahead and slap in some floor. Let's go ahead. What wall color did I use? So I did. So it was blue with a thick bar. Thick with a capital C. So let's go ahead and doll up the lift. And we'll turn it around. Turn around, bright eyes. Perfect. Oh, hi. So, let's go ahead and get some nice looking windows in. And we are going to delete the restricted area signs from our hospital here. So this allows us to go up a floor, and so add a new floor. Don't copy anything. Yeah. I'm not gonna get, so this is just gonna look messy. I'm not gonna get rid of the foundations because, yeah. Oh, why are you not on the floor that you're supposed to be? Oh, bro, are you kidding me? Okay, so my plans for the labs have gone out the window because they've accidentally gone up a floor. Absolutely fucking amazing. Okay. That is a bit problematic. Okay, so we're gonna alter. So we've got blue on the lower floor. So we're going to make this one not blue. We'll do alternating white and blue. Beautiful new blue passport. Fucking dumbass prime minister. Okay. Right. So our chosen color for the labs is going to be green. Because nothing says substances that you really shouldn't lick quite like a nice green wall. So make this one 4 wide. Bring this across here. Yeah, okay, fine. Actually, I'm not gonna worry too much about this at this here juncture. Cool. Right, so let's try and do this nice and quickly. So the design that we had called for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll break this in here. So this is going to be the waiting room. Sample analysis can take quite long, so you need quite a big waiting room for this, actually. And then we're going to come in here. So we're going to color code our departments somewhat. So we're going to have red, and we're going to have some tiles. So this is going to be our hematology laboratory. Hematology being of the blood, hence red. So we'll get that one in there. And then, what was the design? It was 6 by 4. Okay, cool. So we're going to go for green here. So 6 by 4. Cool. So this bad boy right here is going to be the turrets. And this bad boy right here is going to be the DSR, as it's known, Domestic Services Supply Room. And so that leaves this will be the microbiology lab here. Which is going to be green in color, and then the histology lab, make that one brown for shits and giggles. Why not? Why fucking not? So labs are insanely expensive, which is why we kind of need to make a start on this. Why we've got a whole load of $100 bill, but it also means that we can actually deal with our patients fully without having to send them away. So really, radiology. One clinic, radiology, and labs are kind of the foundation point to everything you need in your hospital. So now that this is done, we can actually do some patient shit after this. We will need to prettying up our floors at some point because right now they're upsetting my happiness. But this is all things for later. Let's get a restricted area. Well, fuck you, little buddy. So we'll grab this in here, grab this all the way up and over here. Cool. Okay, let's get some nice white glass walls. I think what we... an awkward size of thing. Right, let's change the glass color to... And we'll keep it white while we do this part. And then we'll change it to green. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll get to the lab building in a little second. So this is going to be the Watton room. I'm unsure whether to put the access to the toilets in here or make the entrance there. I'll figure it out in a second. I think I'll probably put it there because reasons. Okay. I might actually have to take out multiple loans to get this done, come and think of it. Also, doesn't help that I don't have any of the rooms fucking set up because all of my room plans are on the fucking floor above, aren't they? Bit problematic, but fucking whatever. Right, let's get some corridor here. So the shared rooms can be used by any people, but what department it is tells you who's responsible for cleaning it. So that is kind of an important one to bear in mind. Also, the hospital's not equipped with a break room yet. I'll need to adjust that at some point. It's not a pressing concern because it's a well-known fact that employees don't need rest at any point in their lives. Microbiology is this one, and histology is this one up here. Cool, delightful. Right, so let's go ahead and get the rest of our glass doors on the go. So we're gonna have one glass door into here, into here, and into here. I think actually so there will be method to this here madness in the near future. And brown is the other one that we need. Cool. So basically what we're going to do is we're basically setting up a little protected area for the labs. So that there is a space for people to clean, basically like make the labs a clean area. So we need some tiles. So we'll do light green tiles. I don't think you would actually have colored tiles in a laboratory floor because a laboratory is kind of, you know, if you spill something, it's kind of important that you know what you know what you've got working with on that floor. Okay, so we can set this one up the same in literally every area. So we need a lab sink. Laboratory. Wow, whoa. Right, that's taken us down by quite a lot of fucking money. Hey, Hibble, trackpad tonight. Playing some Fall Guys, are we? Making Apathy Badger big sad. Well, to be fair, there ain't no other way to live your life other than making Apathy Badger sad. Right, let's get some posters, and let's go ahead and get some nice green glass walls. Here, here, and here. Perfect. Okay, so we've got the entrance area to our labs set up, which is all fine and good. We need the labs more than we need the toilets. We do need the waiting room first as well. So yeah, we'll make... yeah, we'll make the door there. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll be Gucci. Okay. Maybe just keep the back wall for... Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. Okay. So, unlike... Oh, hello. Yeah, no trackpad tonight. Leveling up in the game world. Uh, but he gets so sad that it's kind of funny. How do I want to do this? I kind of don't... I'm kind of wary about people being too packed in like sardines. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's slap this up here. So we'll have a nice little thing here. So yeah, that's fine. So this gives us enough space for one of them heart starts, which is quite important because this is, I will tell you for free from experience, that this is a room where people die in a lot. And basically it's because if people are having investigations done, it means they're not being treated because they're waiting for their investigations to be done. And as I mentioned before, you can be sat for a very long time waiting for your investigations to be done in this department. Yeah, the waiting room for the labs is honestly where a lot of people end up harking it good and proper like. Need a room for the deaths. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's got to be a whole room. Otherwise, what are you even doing with your life? Right, let's get some outdoor foliage indoors because fuck you. I quite like this mod actually. I do quite like this mod. Cool. So that is our waiting area, nice and done up. So we need one of each. I think we're just going to take another loan because we're going to... So we're going to lose £1,000 a day, which is interesting because we've only made £1,000 a day, and that's before staff wages. So, you know, big risk, but yeah. Should be alright. Okay. So we'll start with microbiology because that's the one that we need the most at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll have a sample storage here. And what else do we need? So I like the half lab desks. The half lab desks are quite cool. What else do we need? So yeah, grab a hello. Something just messaged me. Yeah, so everything in the lab is really, really fucking expensive. Okay. Cool. So I think we're just gonna have in a really weird place a thing here with a muckle great printer on it. So might move that one later. We'll see. We'll just see what we end up doing with this area. So we need lab, half lab. We're gonna grab ourselves a microscope and some glassware, and we'll grab a stool. This is the green area, so green. So yeah, this room, it looks a wee bit disjointed at the moment, but that's fine. So yeah, this one's kind of sorted. Cool. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 10 o'clock. Oh dear. Can you make a park outside for the patients? Yeah, we will work on that kind of stuff later. So basically, this is gonna be our main entrance is gonna look hella fucking fly. But for that, I need door. A game I have played but find so overly technical. What, this game, Project Hospital? I quite like this game. I do quite like this game. Okay, so yeah, so that gives us space for one technician here. Hematology is going to be one of the other ones. Uptime. I don't know what you're uptiming, but I will put a marker in the chat for you. Right, so we're going to grab... so we're going to come around here and we're going to slap it in... Hibble, the people want their uptime. I don't know how to make the commands. That's what I need Queso for. Queso's the brains of this operation, alright? She's the one that knows how to do commands and things, but I don't. And it wasn't me for a change. Yeah, it was me. Hibble! Oh, Queso! Hello, you're here! Okay, so this one... If Queso is the brains, you're fucked. Wow. No, uptime is how long I've been on stream. I know what the command is. I just don't know what. I don't know how to make commands. I don't know how to make commands. Okay, so this one doesn't have any absolutely stonking great pieces of equipment like the other labs, but it does have lots of small ones that need to be utilized. No! Don't be placed that position. So the one thing about the lab counters is the lab counters are really fucking expensive, which is kind of upsetting, but whatevs. Oh, hi. So PC here. We'll grab a nice red stool. Right, so we need a hematology analyzer, an RIA, a thermocycler, which I've put in the wrong fucking place, and some glassware. Actually, I wonder, yeah, I wonder if I move you here and you here. Fine. So we'll future-proof that later. I don't think we're going to necessarily have enough for this. So the medical centrifuge. So what's going to be our most expensive part of this? It's going to be the sample storage. Yeah, okay. Quite. So we might just have enough to get histology, but I don't think histology is realistically going to be busy enough for all this stuff. Okay, so we're gonna slap in a medical centrifuge here. $4,000. Okay. As long as we keep above 0 with the stuff that we're gonna add, we will be Gucci. So I need 3 of these. Technically only 1 of these just now. So we'll get a stool analyzer. We've got a microscope. A lab analyzer. And we need 1 more for the burette glassware. Which I can't afford! No! No! Bums. Okay, well we don't have a histology lab. That's kind of fine for just now. I'm alright with that. I'm okay with that. So rather than taking out another loan... Ooh, junior scientist. Banging. So junior scientist with clean feet, that sounds like the kind of person I want in the lab. Oh hey, nice spicy government grant. Oh yes, we've got 2 government grants. Banging. Hard worker. Peachy. Okay, so let's, well I guess now that we can't afford it, let's just feckin' finish fleshing this bad boy out. So we'll grab a PC, and we'll grab a stool. Surely the basics are GP, waiting room, and toilets. Can't remember it's been such a... Oh yeah, no, we're doing the lab. But the lab, I mean, that is on top of all of this bad boy that we've got going on over here. So, you know, I think we're kind of sitting kind of Gucci at the moment. Okay, so that then lets us get a analyzer. Okay, so we can now hire 1 more scientist. And thankfully, Sasha Moore is nice and cheap. And oh boy, do I really like cheap scientists. Right, so let's go ahead and build some turlets. It's a wee bit of a weird design this for toilets, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. So we'll get a nice green door coming into the toilet here. And we're going to get some toilet doors. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need some toilets in our toilets, so let's slap down some Johns. We need to try and cram in 4 hand dryers. I don't think I'm going to have easy enough space for that. Actually, I guess. Yeah. Actually, I guess if I do 1, 2... Fuck. I promise I promise at some point during these streams we'll get towards medical stuff. Right, it makes sense to have sinks at the back. Should be like a little kind of fuck. Right, hang on. No, we can only get 3. Right, fine. So I want 4 sinks, each equipped with mirrors. And we'll get some bins. Get some bins right underneath the hot air. Nothing unsafe about that at all. Get a wee cheeky bit of bush. We'll get some information about hand washing and hygiene and all that hot spicy noise. So toilet's done. Let's go ahead and get a green door here. Okay. So cabinet corner, bin, kitchen sink here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hang on. So if I oh, I can put them there. Oh, this is absolutely fucking wild. Right, okay, hang on. Well, I don't really need to. Okay, we can go overkill with this later should it become necessary to do so. But if it doesn't become necessary to do so, okay, we've got that one done. So let's hire some homins. So we've got a nice. Oh, okay, fine. Got 2 nice cheap janitors. That one's even cheaper. Delightful. So 82. So having a night shift janitor is good even if your place isn't open for night shift. Just because of reasons. No, just because. Hang on. Let's move this person's place of work. So put them to night shift. Yeah, just because it gives you time. It gives them time to clean when the hospital's not actually open, which isn't too bad. So let's just have a wee check and see that there's no new members of staff that brought in. Nah, okay, right. Everyone else is still pretty cheap, right? It's pretty expensive. Cool. Right, so we've got the basics of our labs done, and we can use the rest of the money that we've got to pay back some of our spicy loans. Delightful, delightful, delightful. Cool. So after all fucking that, we can go back to our patient now, and we can now send them upstairs for. Oh my god, look at all the tests that we've got. We've got so many fucking tests now. Jings, Crivens, mycologic sampling, which is, yeah, basically trying to see if we've got fungal species or not. If it is a fungal species, or if it's a particular type of fungal species, it will be male fungus. If it's not, it will be delicious, delicious athlete's foot. So that'll be our first customer up in the labs. And meanwhile, let's try and cure some peeps. So, Brooke Johnson has one of many related leg issues. I want to have a little look at her leg first of all, just to make sure that there's nothing overly symptomatic, and then we will go for X-ray lower limb. Okay, I don't know why she's got her BAP suit when we're having a look at the leg, but fucking whatever. Athlete's foot cannot be described as delicious. New rule. Oh, Diamond, you're not new here. You know what I'm about. Right, okay, so let's look at this person. Oh, they've got a whole myriad of symptoms. I don't know why the white chocolate curd slices are so prone to detonating, but there's crumbs everywhere. Me. Okay, this person's either got tonsillitis or sinusitis, so let's have a good old gander in their mouth and up their nasals. Meanwhile, you, the one who's getting the leg exam with their BAP suit. No, so the physical examination revealed only a couple of things. You're nice and easy, you've got chronic fatigue syndrome, so I will hand you over to the doctor to be sorted. Procedure finished, nasal cavity inspection. Cool. Sinusitis, hand you back over to the doctor, because this is the patient that I care about. Donald Steele, yeah boy. Oh god, right, okay. So, right, hang on. Hold the phone. Oh my god, I'm just looking at my desk. There's just so much crumbs. So basically, this person has said that they. So this is one of the trouble that you can get into this game, right? So this person is here, and they say that they've got pain, but it doesn't say where. So it could be an arm issue, as you can see by arm contusion. It could be a leg issue. You know, ankle, foot. You know, it could be chest. They've got pain. Anywhere in the body can be painful. Not fucking helpful. And unfortunately, in real life, patients are so fucking dumb. I don't know if there's a similar expression for, like, doctors and things. Life is pain. Yeah, that is true. Life is pain. I don't know if there's a similar expression for doctors, but, like, in the police, they talk about the fact that there is nothing less reliable than a witness statement. Obviously, they're very important to police work, but when something's happening fast, you get things wrong. And in a very similar vein, you know, sometimes patients can be an absolute fucking nightmare to deal with, and getting to the bottom of actually what's wrong with them can be difficult. Especially when they walk in and they say, I'm sore. Banging. Where? Alright, whap your bap suit. We're going to have a look all over you. Yeah. Oh, hello. You gonna, in fact, you know what? I've got my doctor here now, so let's go ahead and hand the entire department back to the doctors. So I've got my doctor who we'll deal with separately. So you see there's a whole load of stuff. Oh, hello. What? Where are you? Okay, well, fine. Actually, I kind of want you to go for everything because so a physical inspection has not told us where your issue is. So we're just, I guess we're just gonna have to X-ray everything you own until autopsy. We'll send him for an autopsy. Just straight up kill the man. Cool. Okay, well it's almost nighttime in our first day. Where's my bean gone? Oh, there she is. Okay. Wait, where the fuck are you going? Where the fuck are you going? Where are you going? You're cleaning what? What the fuck are you cleaning? Oh, it's because that door. Why was that the fastest way for you to get to where you wanted to go? What? I'm so fucking confuzzled. Oh, hey! Banging! Treat 15 people per day. Got a nice hot spice. Oh, fuck. Aha! So the hospital is now closed. And there were 3 people waiting, so that is le tragique. As we saw by that person kind of doing weird janky shit, we're gonna fix that issue that they so eloquently highlighted. And let's get the big band, which is this one. Boop. So this is gonna be another lift when the time comes. That we start going up more floors. There's also going to be another lift, to be honest. Cool. Right, so let's get rid of this, and then we will invest in some more flooring. So this corridor is really, like, realistically, it's just not going to be used at the moment. But it will eventually. First of all, we need to get rid of this. Cool. Also, I just have to check the floor mapping. So, like, in this case, so nobody's cleaning this corridor. You can see that when it's grayed out, it's got a little bit of an error message. So I need to kind of redo this corridor in order to get somebody to actually feck and clean it. Cool. So yeah, until the hospital is a 24-hour hospital, it remains a clinic. So this is day case only. So 6 o'clock comes, everybody bippy boppies and get the fucks out of my property. That can be really problematic if somebody comes in like 1 minute before closing time, and then they're like, oh, I need samples done, because, well, samples takes fucking hours. Look at this kid just fucking playing solitaire down here. Working hard or hardly working, eh? Cool. So it's about to be nighttime, which means everyone's gonna fuck off home. Like so. And we're just going to time skip through to daytime so that we can start treating some more peoples. Bad weather and low temperature cause 10% of more patients to come to the clinic. Bang 'em. So you get these little like worldwide events, which, yeah, they can affect things. Sometimes it can cause your patients to go down. Sometimes it causes them to go up. Sometimes it causes a different flavor of patients to appear. Let's have a look at our insurance companies out of curiosity. So I've got a mod that lets me add a buck ton of insurance companies. So basically I can have all of these on if I want to really ruin the happiness of my staff. So yeah, there's a few of these that are modded. I think these ones are all unmodded. So yeah. Happy Life, open an infectious diseases clinic. Cool. So we'll get to we'll get to this later. It's good to pay off your loans when you can. I mean that is, you know, Hibble's financial advice. Because it's daily interest. Well, interest. So basically, you have to choose when to pay off your loans. If you don't pay them off, then that amount will keep being billed from you every single day, and the amount will never ever go down. So it's kind of a bit unlike a real loan repayment. It's like it's a standard video game way of doing loans. So yeah, got 6,000 dealers. Everything's a wee bit janky because of pathing issues. Delightful. And the hospital is now open, so let's watch all the ill people come towards us. Actually, one thing we can do, because this is upsetting my happiness, let's come down to you. Let's go down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. So we're just gonna grass over all of this. 22,000! Oh, are we? Fuck gonna grass over that, alright. Never fucking mind. Jesus Christ. 22,000 for some grass? Are you fucking shitting me? Cool. So yeah, so we've got this massive fuck off huge waiting room, and there's like 1/4 of a person taking off a chair. So yeah, so we'll get to see a little bit, oh well, hopefully we'll get to see what's gonna happen. So this person's gonna walk in. Are they gonna go? Oh yeah, they are. So they're gonna come speak to the receptionist. So we get to see a wee bit about what happens here. So you can see here he's gonna start going over his symptoms, and you can see already without even speaking to a doctor, we already know that it's something chest related. So if we wanted to, we could actually just queue up a physical exam and a chest X-ray already, and then by the time he does. Like, he'll go to a doctor and be told those things, and then he'll go to the waiting room. And so by the time he comes to the doctor for realsies, he'll be absolutely peachy. My god, you've just arrived at work, me, and you've already gone to the John. Fantastic. At least I've not been drunk yet. Oh, well, this lady's got her baps out. Thankfully the window is tastefully hiding all that. Actually, one thing we haven't done yet that we really should do. So you're a rank 3 doctor, and you're a rank 2 doctor. So we need to assign a head of medicine. So that's going to be Miranda Chapman. So having a boss improves everybody's efficiency and happiness a little bit. So yeah, let's get that bad boy sorted. Cool. I like how, because of the like patching, like this hospital in terms of like mass is a glorified waiting room with a pharmacy. Wait, where's my pharmacy tag? Did I buy something? Did I buy a human being for this? Oh, I did. What are you doing? Fulfilling needs? Oh, sounds like lame people talk. Oh, actually, there is some space. So basically, oh, fuck a dick. Nope. Basically, every person who, every time you've got some free space, you should all be using it for, like, decorations and things. I saw a first aid kit somewhere. Yay. You know, just because you got a hospital. Huh. Where are you walking? Block access on an object. That's fine. Yeah, oh, hello. Can't fill your hospital with that? Can't. I mean, no. Do I have one? Do I have a mod that adds ads? So there's signs. Signs are important. There is a mod out there that does add things like that. Get some magazines. Is there anywhere I could sit some magazines? Some glorious, glorious. Yeah, why not slap in a magazine rack right here for absolutely no reason? That's the closest thing we can get to advertising. So basically the way this works is that people get happiness when they look at objects. So occasionally you'll get up and you'll see people like walk over to the posters and they will be, you know, pleasured by this. Aha! We have a human. So this person, so the interview, no, hang on. What? Hang on. Doctor's mode. Controlled doctors. Right, okay, right, hang on. So my patient, yeah, so, right. I'm now controlling all of my patients. Right, here we go. Oh, banging. So we get 500 experience points for all player created characters. I only have the one, but hey-oh. So that now means I'm almost close to being a registrar after one day on the job. Medicine, fuck yeah. Yeah, so this person has got a fever and he's tender. We're going to complete this physical exam. Wait, hang on, who am I phoning? It's kind of hard to see because I can't zoom in any further than this, but I'm phoning somebody. 50-50 phone a friend. And actually, no, so that is something. So basically, that is a proper mechanic. Basically, when you have a junior doctor that doesn't quite know the next step, it will take them longer to make their next decision because what they're actually doing is they are phoning the chief of department, which only works when you have a chief of department, which we do now, and they're being like, yo, what's good? I don't know what to do. Help me. And that's because they're trainee. So, you know, Alice Hibbleson is a foundation doctor, so she is just learning her craft. And is already a salty, bitter alcoholic. But well, actually, no, we're not bitter. We're very pleasant and happy alcoholic. Not unlike real life. Okay, so a fever. I think it makes sense to actually check your temperature. It'll probably show that you're a bit hot. Yeah, I think we should probably. Too real. I'm not an. Absolutely better. I'm not. I am not an alcoholic. So we've got a whole bunch of heckin' stuff that we could do here. I think yeah. So a good thing to do is to do what you can for free. So we've got 4 pages of stuff. So what I mean by doing what you can for free. So anything that we can do in the doctor's office without bothering anyone else is a free test. Things like X-rays means they have to go to radiology, so our lack of decision making puts weight on their department, effectively. So it's before you start sending people to the labs, to radiology, to an inpatient ward, which we don't have yet, it's always good to do what you can for free. So looking at appendicitis, if appendicitis is suspected, you will have what's called abdominal guarding, which is where, you know, your tummy muscles are clenched and solid and you can't release them because your body is protecting your abdomen from, you know, external influences which might actually burst your appendix if you have appendicitis. So if appendicitis is suspected, we'll have a wee feel of their tummy. Fever, you know, knocking chance it could be gland related. So we'll have a wee feel of the neck. We can do that one for free. Having you check their blood pressure as well. See what's going on. So CRP is C-reactive protein chain, and it's something that we can actually do within the doctor's office, and it can provide a measure of inflammatory diseases. So we can do that one for free. That's all fine and good. yeah, we've got some skin related stuff. So we'll have that, and for good measure, we'll just have a look in the nose and mouth and all. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff queued up, which means my poor doctor is going to be busy for a little while. So the temperature measurement didn't reveal anything, which is interesting because apparently they have a fever. I guess I suppose we already know that they have a fever, so that's all fine and good. So we're going to have a wee feel of their tummy, check for guarding. So either that will confirm appendicitis, or well, it won't confirm, but it'll either rule it out or it will keep it on the table. So he can put his BAPS back in. So abdominal palpation. Stop phoning a fucking friend. So it revealed nothing. Okay. Have we cheeky feel of the neck? We're just going to skip through this. Revealed nothing. Blood pressure? Nothing. Fuck. CRP? Nothing. Skin allergy test? Nothing. Oh, fuck. We're running out of shit. So we've literally not narrowed this down at all. Fuck. Okay, have a listen to the chest. And we'll just cover off everything that we can do for free. And once all that's done... He's not actually sick, he's just a sensitive soul. Okay, so we're gonna go through everything. We're gonna listen to his chest, check his eyes, check his brain. We're gonna listen to what he has to say. We're gonna bang really hard in his chest. And then we're going to finally do an evaluation to try and rule things out. We've ruled absolutely fuck all out. Okay, right. I think I'm going to have to... How's the waiting room doing? Waiting room here is doing okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we'll have, so we've got upper limb and chest X-ray. So we've got some questions relating to the limbs and possibly the chest, so we'll rule those out as best we can. My god, that took fucking forever. Hang on. We've got so many fucking patients. Oh my giddy goose. Can we buy... How many good doctors can we buy? One? Question mark. Right, let's slap in one of these. And then... Okay. So, junior registrar. And we'll grab... Aha, another junior registrar who is a diagnostic genius. Perfect. Cool. Right, so we've got enough people. That should allow us to actually start dealing with this copious amounts of beans that we've suddenly acquired. Rather problematically. Right, okay, so we're hauling somebody in. My god, imagine having your office right next to the shitter. Like, knowing that you are literally 1 meter away from just somebody's ass crack. Delightful. My god, there's so much crumbs everywhere, Jesus Christ. We actually just saw somebody checking out the defib poster. Is it this hobbly bean who's coming to work? No? Where's our patient? Is it you? Yeah, it's you. Alright. So he told the receptionist he's got fever. So let's have a chat with him. So we're going to interview him and find out what his symptoms is. So he's got a wee bit of fatigue. Anything else? He's got a blocked nose. Nasal congestion. And that's it. Okay. Ooh, hello. Bon appetit. Bon appetit, H. Thank you. I'm saving all the crumbs on my desk for later. Okay, so this one's considerably easier to sort. So we know it's either something to do with the nose, or the mouth. So we're going to have a look at said nose, and we're going to have a look at said mouth. So we're going to instruct him to go and take a seat on the bench. Yeah, look at that. I've got 1% diagnosis skill. Yeah, boy. I've got no skills yet. So let's hit here we gander at that nasal passage. I need my chocolate. My evening routine, BRB. No problem, Cruz. So, we'll dispose of the gloves, I assume, and have a wee cheeky wash of our hands, because hygiene is important, kids. And we're going to phone a friend, because apparently we're a fucking dumbass. Well, I guess if you're a junior doctor, there's lots of weight on your shoulders. And the nasal cavity inspection revealed absolutely sweet fuck all. Delightful. That's the kind of shit I live for. Oh, flu season, 10% more patients. I thought it was cold weather. I thought it was the rain that was driving. Okay, alright, fine. I guess I was mistaken. Right, so we're gonna have a look. So this'll, fingers crossed, to rule out tonsillitis. Or confirm it. And it confirmed it, so viral tonsillitis we don't really give anything for. Just so we prescribe rest to treat the condition. His fever is dark red. And the rest of that's kind of medium priority. So we'll give some antipyretics to deal with the fever. And otherwise, I think he's Gucci to Gucci. Red swollen tonsils will go down with time. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, it'll go down with time. So, slap him with some rest and some antipyretics, and he can bippity boppity and get the fuck clean out my property. Banging. Cool. So, you can see we're already getting quite a bit of a backlog on the go here. This is kind of, yeah, so we've got capacity issues here because we've got 30 patients per day, and we've only treated 13 so far, and it's 2 hours until closing time of this here hospital. So, it's not ideal. Oh, ho. Elbow tendons damaged. Delightful. Golfer's elbow. Cool. Oh yeah, actually you don't need your chest x-ray. So we've revealed all of the symptoms. So when you've got it in the hardest difficulty, which is technically what my doctor has, when you've got it on the highest difficulty, it doesn't tell you how many symptoms you've got left unless you have no symptoms left to guess. So because we've got no symptoms left to guess, we done. Right, so we've got one more patient coming on in. It's this dude. So he hasn't gone to the receptionist, so we don't know anything about what's going on here. So we're going to speak to him, have a wee chat. He's got a funky foot. Delicious. And that's all we know, funky foot. So let's go have a let's have a look at that funky foot and see what we get. The beans don't actually speak in this game. They have a it's kind of almost like sim speak in some ways. And there's one of the lines where it's just like bum ba dum. It's so cheery. It just makes me happy. I don't know why. Right, so we're gonna have a wee poke at his baps, even though he's complaining of foot issues. But that's just a limitation of the game that we just kind of have to accept. It actually used to be, in the old days, that a physical exam would change what they were looking at. So if they were complaining about their legs, they would take their trousers off. And if they were complaining about their top, they would take their top off. But that seems to have disappeared for some reason, which is kind of weird. But our little look at his baps quite carefully revealed that he does have athlete's foot. So we'll give that some antifungal ointment. And everything else is really minor, so we're happy enough to send him on his merry way home. $160 later, plus whatever the fuck he spends at the pharmacy. Banging. Absolutely banging. Yeah, so having the objectives where you have to have profit for 3 days in a row are an absolute fucking horrible one, because it, oh fuck, we need, we might need another X-ray room at some point. Yeah, it's an absolutely horrible one, because it limits your ability to build, because if you are a very marginal hospital, particularly early game, it means you basically have to commit to not building anything for 3 days. And then also, now that they've added events, it also requires you not to get shafted by said events, which can be a wee bit difficult. Where the fuck are you going? Where the fuck are you going? Performing? You're performing what? What the fuck? Right, so this person went up to the labs, and they got, so they've got nail fungus, so they're going to get antifungal ointment, and they'll be bippity-boppity and sent on their way. Right, I'm curious as to where the fuck you are. Oh, you're calling this guy back because he's in the waiting room. Yeah, right, so what happened, because I cancelled his procedure, the doctor's coming to get him from the waiting room. That's quite smart, actually. They never used to do that. It used to just happen magically. Performing a little ballet in the lab. I hope not. Labs are not the place to do ballets. I get really uncomfortable whenever I have to go into medical labs, because everyone's like standing there in their like fucking like lab coats and like professional equipment and shit, and I just like, you know, like, yeah, come in. It's like just marching in with your outside gear on. It's like, I don't actually like this. Accidentally trip over, get covered in delicious substances. But remember, it's only dangerous if you lick it. There's a quote for that in there somewhere. Wait, why am I playing solitaire? There's patients to be had. Go find... Right, hang on. Can we pick a patient? Oh, hang on. We're calling a patient. Yeah, next patient is coming. Right, okay, fine. We're playing a cheeky game of solitaire. Imagine walking in to your doctor's office and they're just chilling out playing solitaire as you walk in the door. Okay, but because... so, and one of the other doctors required this person to do a draw of blood... and it revealed they have iron deficiency anemia, for which we will give some iron supplementation. They're a wee bit dizzy and fatigued, so we will give some recommendations, and we will recommend some rest. That toilet's thinking about this bearded gentleman, as toilets do. Oh. You're finished, so you can have an ice wrap and antipyretics, and then you can bippity boppity and get to flipping off this property. So how are you doing? Yeah, okay, fine. So you said you can go home. You can go home treated. Okay, so we've only got like half an hour of the workday left. So we need to fucking nail this. There's only one person waiting up in the labs though, which is kind of good. Where the fuck are you going? Can't you walk around the back of the hospital? Oh, look how slow. Look at me, I'm so sad. Look at my happiness level at 0. I'm annoyed, I'm hungry, my needs are critical. I do have a nice environment. I'm tired and I'm bored. My god, not unlike real life. So part of the problem here is that I don't have a staff room. So we'll need to correct that at some point in a future episode. But the workday is about to end. So anybody who's not in the process of getting treated is about to be in for a bad time in 2, 1, 0. 5 patients are still waiting. Oh no, she was just about to get called. Oh no, they did get called. Banging. Right, okay, so we've... Oh, fuck a dick. Right, this is a... So this person has got a headache, so there are 17 pages of possible fucking diagnoses. So let's have a look over them. We'll do a visual test, because headache could be a migraine, could be affecting their vision. Also do a neurological test for same reason. Also check for high blood pressure, and then we'll go down the route of infections and whatnot. If I need to do an investigation that I don't have access to now, this patient will be sent home unhappy. So, better fucking be something that we can deal with here. It fucking better be. This dude's strolling around the place. His ankles out. Delightful. Alright, let's have a look and see what we've got. So a physical examination revealed absolutely nothing. The basic visual test revealed absolutely nothing. Everything is revealing absolutely sweet. Haha. Queue up our CRP. Alright. Okay, let's check for allergies. Let's listen for anything that's going on in the chest. Let's see if we can't uncover some symptoms. I might be here a while. Three rooms with critical workload, all of them in the emergency department. Wow, that sounds like weak sauce. Wait, how am I bored and I'm, like, critical? What? Okay, fine. I assume that'll sort itself out tomorrow. Okay, so we've found literally no symptoms. So let's just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. Evaluation. Evaluation! I guess it's getting near that time, isn't it? Alexa, blanket on. Thank goodness for that. If it played Despacito one more time, it's getting thrown out the fucking window. Oh, hang on. We've fucking got something. We got something here, boys. So it's either tonsillitis or sinusitis. We're nearly 2 hours past closing time. What's it gonna be? Oh fuck. So it's one of the hang on. It's one of the flavors of tonsillitis. So we're gonna need to we're gonna need to do some flavor of sampling. I can't remember which one of these it is. It's not stool collecting. It's definitely not stool collecting. I don't think we've actually had to do that yet. Right, so this patient's going to have to come back tomorrow. Would I have said she was lying? He was lying. Wait, what? Who the fuck are you? Why are you... What? Oh, because I haven't changed the uniforms over yet. Right, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay, so radiology has no doctor, so we'll unmark that one. It has no surgery, so we'll unmark that one. Janitors will be the dark green. Technologists will be baby blue, as per the NHS. So we'll get rid of the rest of those. Cool, banging. The labs don't have doctors, don't have surgery, don't have nurses. Go home, you're not really sick. Our scientists, let's put the scientists in the white lab coats for the labs, and janitors will be in this one. Our pharmacists, so there's no doctors, there's no surgery, there's no nurses. There will be janitors, so we'll put them in janitorial green. Technologists, pharmacists, well, tends to vary depending on where you are, but yeah, I have seen NHS guidelines that say pharmacists to have a kind of charcoal or black uniform. So let's go for a black uniform. Nothing says not suspicious pills quite like A black hair. Oh my god, are you still fucking here? Yeah, okay, right, fine. So this patient's gonna have to eventually go away. It's fucking midnight, Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, where'd she go? Where the fuck'd she go? Oh, no, she's here. Now she's leaving. Now she's coming back. Right, okay, fine. Okay, I think we... Oh, hang on. You wouldn't really go to A&E for a headache. Can't we have some nurses in sexy dresses? No. No, I rather think not. In red dresses? Yeah, you can have them in red dresses if you want, but I guess it's up to you whether or not you think red as a colour on its own is inherently sexy. Also, I like one thing that we're seeing here is because I have some corridors set up, part of the grass will light up for no reason. Or it looks like no reason, and it's because somebody's entering one of the one of the kind of... Oh, red doesn't show the blood. That's right. Red doesn't show the blood. Delicious, delicious blood. Oh, I was hoping to see some of the grass light up, but... okay, so because we didn't treat the full number of patients, and we're only 3 stars out of a possible 5, our patient intake has dropped down a bit, so we're only able to take in 27 patients, which is a wee bit naff. This is kind of how it's going... Oh, fuck a dick. Right, this is kind of how it's going to be for a little while, because the next step after this is going to be to open up a specialist department. And before you can do that on a reliable basis, you need to have a trauma department and an ICU, or at least the means for you to get that. And if you don't have that, well, you're in for a bad time, aren't you? So it's going to take us a wee while to get here. So we've got the foundation of our hospital. We just have to treat some patients. That's all we've got to... That's all we've got to get going. Actually, we'll be close to getting a bonus soon. We'll have a look at your leg, but you're probably going to be for X-ray, I'm reckoning. Oh, hello. Go to. So this is, so in some cases the AI decides it can't really work out what's happening. Guy's got back pain, so he's going to be quite strict. Slap him for an X-ray back. Yeah, so if we go to insurance company, so... okay, so we'll be getting an increase in patients rather than anything else. Out of curiosity, how many patients have I treated? I have treated, in total, 43 patients. So today we will get a bonus of even more patients. Congratulations, you've done great work. As a reward, here is more work. Thank you, Isacia, for the hydrate. Let's have a wee hydrate. Not really sure that alcohol counts, but fuck it. That's what I'm drinking, so it counts. So, yeah, so we're gonna send them off for a X-ray de la leg. X-ray lower limb. So you can see here we now got 8 full pages of available examinations. So, whoa, fuck a dick. Oh, I'm panicking at everything. Ray, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, how's it going? Oi. Welcome. Hit y'all up with some good days. Good day, Wraith. Oh. I got a nice cheeky contact dermatitis. So this dude, oh, actually, this dude's having a bad time, pro lad. Am I so terrifying? No, I'm really skittish, okay? So, like, whenever there's loud noises, such as the raid notification, or if somebody accidentally redeems Leroy Jenkins, I just get really, really jumpy, okay? It's what I do. It's what I do. Welcome your raiders with fuck a dick is always a nice touch. I mean, you do tower over people. Really? What what height are you, Ray? Also, for a big guy, I'm good at sneaking up on people. I'm only 185 centimeters. Okay, so you're only a little bit taller than me, actually. You're only 4 of those centimeters taller than me. I'm also quite good at sneaking up on people. I do it all the fucking time at work. So I just, you know, I just turn up places and it's like, oh, you're there. It's like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Dear. So yeah, this poor person has contact dermatitis. They're currently having a bad old time of it, though. They've got very painful rashes. So we're going to give them some antihistamines for the contact dermatitis. But we're also going to give them some steroid cream. I think probably some numbing ointment as well, because they're suffering quite a lot with this one. Okay, stay away from Hibble if you don't want to be jump scared. Jump scaring people in real life, yeah, it's not inaccurate. Oh hey, yay! We did great work! Our reward is more work! Yeah boy! Let's go! So yeah, so that won't tick over until tomorrow. And hey, but so now, so you can see what difference a day makes. And by a day, because we've added 2 more clinic rooms, so we've now got 5 doctors for the whole day, we're getting through our crowd of people so much better. You can see already the waiting room is a lot less full than it was previously, which is really good, and as a consequence, we've got a full 4 stars instead of just 3. Oh, hello. Project Hibble Hub Stop. Project Hospital, yes. Yay, I finally... Wait, what? 10k of Chan points. No, it is, they're called Hibble bucks, they're not Chan points. I think you mean channel points, but Chan, I'm just imagining, you know, weeb talk. Yikes. Yes, Roller 300, it is in fact not a, train station. This is in fact a hospital, and a hospital that is currently mildly successful. This person's got a wonderful little worm rocking up their appendages, so we're going to give them some antihelmintics, which will get rid of them pesky pests. That abdominal pain's looking quite red. The darker red it is, the kind of worse of a symptom it is, so we'll give them some painkillers, and we'll probably give them a little bit of rest and diet advice for a couple of days. I think that probably makes sense. What are you saving for, Ben Cruz? I never spend any channel points. Rude. But channel points are so fun. You can use them to make loud noises that scare the fuck out of me. So the prescription's done. We'll then just go fast forward and get a little bit of advice. Aha. So they can go home. Yeah, boy. 345 to be told to take some pills and go lie in bed. Banging. Absolutely banging. So one thing we will definitely need to do is start looking towards a break room. I think a break room is probably going to be more responsible to come first before a... I love how janky the upper floors look because of the way this game works. Yeah, I think a break room is going to be quite important to get in order to... Oh, hello. Anywho, I'm off to bed. No problem, Wraith. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not going to be that far behind you. I'm a sleepy bean. Look how quickly we're just tearing through these people. Delightful. Oh, procedures have finished. Night, Wraith. Yeah, so X-ray lower rim. Lower rim? Let's not have any X-rays of the lower rim. The X-rays of the lower limb revealed that there were no breaks, which means this is a contusion as opposed to a fracture. So we'll slap some numbing ointment on that boy, give some recommendations and some painkiller. Actually, the leg injury could do with a wee cheeky bit of bandage action as well. So we will get that one sorted. Right. We're going to do some more building and then we'll finish off today. So our building, actually out of curiosity, wow, somebody paid $320 at the pharmacy. How much money is our pharmacy taking in? Our pharmacy is taking in like 33% of our hospital's entire daily income. That is delightful. Okay, today seems to be a wee bit worse than yesterday. Hi, so we're going to go ahead and go to build. And we're going to slap in another floor. Add a new floor. Build a new floor. Yes. The best part about this is it's for free, so... Oh. Need to have a space in there, Chief. Need to have a space in there, Chief. So if we're going to go back to alternating blue and white... passport. We will... But we're not in the final. That's not the right game for that. I am almost certainly going to have to take out a loan for this. But that's fine. I can live with that. I can live with that indeed. So we're going to go for a nice pink wall, I think. So we're going to bring this all the way up to her. So that should leave us 4. It does. Absolutely banging. We do get to enjoy hookers. That is true. It's not factually inaccurate. Oh, fuck diggle. That's yeah, okay, right, fine. That is better. Cool. So we'll get the floor sorted here. Okay, so yeah, so I guess I didn't really introduce this all too well for the raiders. We're building a hospital. This is going to be like a kind of a major trauma hospital eventually. At the moment it's just a bubby step, so it's just this defective looking weird ass shape. But eventually it will be one of the grandest hospital your eyes have ever seen. Oh fuck. Hello. Who keeps emailing me? This is not the time for emails. Okay. Yeah. So this yeah, this place here is going to be our oh, I don't want to do this, jeez. Okay. If I do 5 wide question mark? Yeah, study rooms are complicated to try and design. Okay, so we're gonna do a study room here. So this is basically gonna be like a lecture theater for the fucking hospital. We're gonna make a cafeteria. That's gonna come in right about here. And we're going to have a cleaning cupboard. And then we're going to have a absolutely stonking great break room interspersed with some toilets, I think. 6 by 5 is probably sufficient. At least 4. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Okie doke, cool, right. So yeah, let's build it. Let's get some money to build it, and then let's build it. So let's go for some luxurious wood for the staff break room, because this is the only break room in the hospital. It's going to take them an absolute fucking trek to get here. So let's at least make it worth their while. That is the least that I can do for those beans. Have some nice lilac walls for inside that toilet. Hey, went a wee bit too far on some wall. Okay, so we're gonna bring this one in by 2. Oh, do you want to be famous? I always want to be famous. Joke's on you, I already am. I have had an inconsolable amount of like messages in the last month of people telling me that they keep using the things that they say in the workplace. And I got another text message about the same today, and I said to my friend who like text me, I was just kind of like, I like how like a year ago nobody on Twitch knew my name, and then I just turned up out of nowhere and just literally ruined everybody's life, like absolutely everybody's life, and I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. Right, let's go ahead and slap in some turlets. We'll go for a nice lilac door about here. Maybe we're gonna have a wee bit of a hand dryer crisis actually. This might be in a bit of a bad plan. I think if we do 3 and 3, it'll be fine. 3 and 3. So we'll grab some sinks. And some mirror, because everybody wants to see themselves. Grab a bush, grab some information on how to wash your hands, information on being a blood donor, and information on tennis elbow. Definitely famous then. Oh yes. Okay. So, what else are we gonna have? So, in terms of luxurious spaces, this is also going to be a somewhat of a luxurious famous. H is already famous because you already have a fan club. I don't know if I'm famous enough for a fan club. I know that there are a lot of beans that are happy at my presence, which makes me kind of happy. Okay, let's go for some nice wood paneling over this neck of the room. Beep. Ba-dum bum beep ba 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 da bop. Ba beep ba da bop. Beep ba 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 da bo. Ba 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 da ba beep ba 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 da bum. And but does she have a name for her fans? People who are... Oh, don't dare tell me I'm wrong, Hibble, dare. No, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. I don't like bigging myself up, okay? I'm very humbled that people like to spend their time listening to me do dumb shit on the internet. And I still find it very strange that people do enjoy that, but nevertheless, I am humbled by y'all's presence. Okay, let's get a staff room in here. So we're gonna have... Actually, nah. So we'll have one here. Actually, where do I want this one? Let's do this one here. And let's probably also do this one here. Not accessible? Those are not accessible. Your eyebrows are not accessible. Fuck you. Hibblejaybob, oh dear. Oh dear. Let's get this in here. Okay, cool. Right, let's also get a... So this is going to be our lecture theatre. This is probably going to be the easiest one to start off with. So we'll grab a projector screen. And we will grab some nice, comfortable wooden... Oh, hang on. We need a video projector for this one to work, don't we? Hang on. I should have made you... Actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, it's kind of a perfect size, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, projector. Cool. So this is going to be our lecture theatre in here. Got a whole bunch of bookshelves for the shits and giggles. We'll get a coffee table with a printer on it. What do you mean you can't? What? Oh, but the big one can. Alright, fine. We'll get an industrial fucking projector for the shits and giggles. And I think we're probably going to need to have some. Let's go for some fancy tables. So there does exist a nice glass table. Be fucked if I can find it though. There we go, square glass table. There we go. I think that's good. Okay, so we'll grab in some PCs. So basically, the study room allows your doctors to come and to improve upon their gigantuous skills. Actually, fuck, I don't want those glasses there. Yeah, so it gives them a chance to improve upon their skills by doing a learn. Which is, yeah. It's kind of a double-edged sword, personally, if you ask me. And it's a double-edged sword because the faster people get promoted, the more expensive they become. And, you know, expensive doctors. Okay, so we want a cafeteria counter here. We want loads of cafeteria counters here. So we're going to get 3 meal counters. And we'll get one of these with some cutlery. Where's cutlery? So this will be the cutlery section. And then we need some stuff here. So we'll get an industrial coffee machine. We do need a sink. We shall get some donuts. And we shall get some fruit. Let's get an information sign. Where is the information sign? Here we go, information sign. Right, okay, fine. So we'll grab that one there. In the middle, in the Navy. Because what else can I get? There is other stuff as well. Because there is other stuff. So I think what we should do is get two cafeteria counters, and we'll put them back to back here. So on one we will have some nice and tasty fruit juice for our staff members to enjoy, and on the other we will get some tasty sandwiches. Banging. Cool. So these never expire, they just sit there until the world ends, you know, as you do. So this is going to be our staff canteen area. And we're now going to need some stuff. So let's get some comfy chairs. Actually, no, this isn't the place for comfy chairs. So let's get some dining chairs. Yeah, boy. Get a wall-mounted TV. That seems like a good plan, Chief. I think we're actually going to need some more hollow bills if we're going to need to finish, if we're going to be able to finish this one off. Right, do you want to build in here, son? It's a wee bit of a tight fit. But fuck it, I can live with that. Actually, hang on, if I was to do this, would this work better? Yeah, do you know what? I think it does. I very much think it does. Right, let's slap all the chairs in the world here. Delightful. Okay, so we've got enough space to get some wall-mounted TVs, which will be great for keeping our staff members entertained. So I think we need another menu. I think we could do to get some... Yeah, I guess probably not bad idea to have a clock about the place. We could do to get some vegetable matter, because vegetable matter is always important. Get some vegetable matter there and there. Could also do with a staff notice board so that people can find out things. Oh yeah, there's no... I was gonna say there's nothing in this room, but does there need to be... Yeah, okay, fine. We'll plonk that in there. Cool. Okay, so we've now got a staff canteen done that can actually seat a surprising a number of beans, which is absolutely ideal. We're going to now focus on the staff break room. Now, I know they've got the kitchen right next to them, but, you know. Humble Hibble plays. The Humble Hibble plays beans. I don't know if I play beans. So we'll grab some staff lockers. Only going to be one major staff room in this entire hospital. So I think it is probably quite prudent to have a rather gargantuous... how do I want to do this? Yeah, I think it is quite good to have a big staff locker room right there. We're going to slap the kitchen in on this side. So I think if we do some of these bad boys, and then if we go for a corner cabinet, and then cabinets, we might just change the floor tile in here so that it's looking a bit better. There we go. Cool. Right. So we'll grab one of those. Actually, no. If I can move you, I don't like the sinks being right at the end. I don't know. It looks weird to me. This isn't the place to come and eat big meals, so we'll have just some fruit juice, and some donuts. Some tasty snacks for all the peeps. We do want it to look good, though, so we'll slap in one of those. Okay. So we'll make a small dining area. Do it here. That gives us, that gives us enough space. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's absolutely fine in my book. So we'll get some dining room chairs. And then we need a nice little staff relaxation area, which we will have. So that blocks everything. So we'll do it here. Oh, kind of bad placement there, Chief. Kind of spacing this a little bit rough, actually. Yeah, I think that works, to be fair. I think that looks a wee bit messy, but I think it is acceptable. So we'll grab a TV here. And then that'll give us some space for... let's get some vegetable matter on the go. Kind of don't want that there. Okay, so we'll slap one of those there. Let's grab something nice. Let's grab a nice blue. I promise you I'm not making this hospital blue just so that I can fucking say that. I promise you. But I think you're just going to have to trust me on that one. One other thing that we're missing... Oh, no, hang on. This isn't a gift shop. This isn't a gift shop at all. Right. Okay, so we're going to need some more decorations for this place in the form of a clock so that people know when they're running late. Could do to get a staff notice board here and here. Could do for some information here and blood donors, because even staff sometimes need a little bit of probing to get on board with blood donorship program. And alright, this top deck is looking pretty not bad now. So now our staff members have a place to go and chillax, which is pretty damn sweet if you ask me. We'll get a bin here, and if we do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then buckets 1, 2, 3, and 4, that allows us some space to put some windies in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, leave it at 2. Right, that's fine. Gucci. Cool. Okay, so now that we actually have a functioning break room, we could probably get some more staff in here. So even though this department isn't going to be used all too much, it's quite good because cleaners, once they're done cleaning their area, they will go and clean other areas as well, which is quite helpful. Banging. Yeah, here we go. Look at them all. They've all just beelined right up here. So this person can go home. So the one downside, well, the downside to having breaks is that the staff now have somewhere else to be other than work. Which means you need more staff because you need to cover break times. So that's fine. Let's have a little check of your arm, since it's apparently so sore. Physical examination revealed nothing, so let's send you straight for an X-ray. So the one good thing about, so at the moment we're being pretty slick. So it's only 2 o'clock and we've got now just 8 patients before we reach our quota for the day. 20 patients per day, we get grants, which means I can pay off my loans. Yeah, boy. Oops. So pay off our, yeah, we could almost completely pay off our loans there, to be honest. So yeah, if we treat 4 more, then what do we get? What do we get for our insurance? So we get another increase. Oh, right, hang on. I need to put... Yeah, okay, right. I need to potato up the difficulty because my game is currently not in intern mode, which means even though it is more... Yeah. So even though I am more complicated than basic intern mode, because it's specialist mode, not intern mode, I don't get the points for it. So, yeah, so I put it back into intern mode. So, high number of hidden symptoms is kind of a wee bit irrelevant at this point. And then disable pulsating symptoms is not relevant because we don't have collapses at the moment. Let's have a wee check of you. Been studying, now getting ready for bed. I am too. This episode went on quite a wee bit longer than I think I intended it to. But it's all good, as far as I'm concerned. We're going to finish off today's trade of the homins. And then we will... That sounded really unfortunate, actually. We're going to finish off today's trade, which is diagnosing the homins. For which we've only really got an hour to go, and then we're going to head to bed. So you can see here by focusing on staff abilities, we've maxed out to 100% reputation. So our break room is going down an absolute treat. People get to enjoy some TV and things. They're getting to enjoy a whole bunch of food. They can study when they've got time to not do anything. And we're also absolutely ramming through the amount of people that we've had in the waiting room. So we have just, look at that, 100% prestige. It's probably the last time we'll see that one. But the clinic closed with 2 patients still waiting, which is a wee bit sad. But we did treat 25, so we did get that objective, which is absolutely stonking delightful. Where am I? Where did I go? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Wait, where am I? Where is Hibble? Can I click? Oh, I'm in a lift, that's why I can't see myself. I'm about to go. Look at that. Look at them donuts calling my name. My god, this really is me, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Oh wait, am I going for fruit? I can't quite tell. It's right in the middle of them. Come on, don't break my heart. I went for fruit. Lame. Although I do like taking bananas. Let's go ahead and slap the menu on the outside of this building. Delightful. Cool. So there we go. So some people are just going to chill out. So this kind of after hour period is quite good because it improves staff happiness, and staff happiness is a big part of keeping your hospital happy and healthy. And now it is 8 o'clock. Cool. So if we were to not build anything from now on, I think, so with the exception of building expenses, Oh, actually, hell, even with building expenses, we're almost in profit. So yeah, so our total staff expenses are just under $3,000, and our total income is over $6,000. So we making hella dollar bill. Oh, you can see that fucking bullshit. Yeah, so not too bad. I am going to call it here, however, because we have had a very long stream actually, and I am up for work in 7 hours. So I think it is prudent for me to head to bed. So I hope you have enjoyed this return to Project Hospital. We have grand plans for this grand hospital. It's going to be significantly bigger, but now it just looks fucking weird. One thing I do want to do is make this place. So I quite enjoy this mod of being able to put the interior stuff, the exterior stuff in the interior, but I've never actually used it before. So yeah, gonna doll up my area, make the staff nice and happy staff. It was maybe the first game I've ever actually reasonably cared about what the staff are doing. Probably won't put something there, but I will put a plant pot here. Corners are great uses of space to doll up your little place. Not gonna do that because that's gonna be an opening soon. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Cool, that's absolutely fine. Cool. Right, okay, so I think we're doing well. I think we'll have a save here, and we will pick this up next Thursday when we come back to Project Hospital. In the meantime, let us find a wonderful bean. Thank you for the heals, and thank you for joining me for the healing of the population. Let's go and find a wonderful bean who we would like to go raid. So, who have we got online? Okay, and who have...
Need tomatoes. Hello.
I'm just trying to see on who's online and who's doing what. Wait, hang on. It was fecking glorious and was markered, so hopefully... I mean, to be fair, I only really put down 2 markers, but, you know, we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, I think we are going to go for a raid on Agni, because it's been a wee while since I raided Agni. In fact, actually, it's been a full month to the day since we raided Agni. So what better time? What a better time. Smash that subscribe button, folks. There is no subscribe button on Twitch, but you know, whatever. Okay, my chat seems so borked. Yeah, what? Okay, something's gone really. Hang on, something's gone really fucking weird with Twitch. Okay, right. So we are going to go for a raid on Agni. So we are going to go from a very peaceful game. About yes, yeah, I know the command. We're gonna go for a very peaceful from a very peaceful game about saving people's lives to somebody desperately fighting to not die. Agni is playing some Dead Space. Yeah, everyone is playing very violent games, so you know. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, go. Right. Bam 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 bam. Really? Why can't I spell? Right. Okay, we got there in the end. Twitch decided to have some funny business with me, but we are now Gucci to Gucci. Thank you all very much for watching. We're going to be back on Sunday to play, hopefully, some Grand Theft Auto 5. However, I am having some real trouble getting it up and running, so there is a very, very real possibility that we might end up doing something else. But the current plan, fingers crossed, is Grand Theft Auto 5. And I will see you for that. Otherwise, I hope you all have a good Friday and weekend. And I hope you enjoy whatever Agni's shenanigans he's got going on now is. I will see you all on Sunday.